Here we sit. What a difference a year makes. Last year, this time, get that number one seed, got that number one seed, going to the Super Bowl. You know, this year, William Roberts, William went to pray? William, you know what? I hope everything's okay. And listen, in fact, all of us, we're going to be in the pecking order this year of the draft. Pray that we get a decent first round pick. I mean, do we ever get a? Well, Ricky's not bad. I like Ricky a lot, actually. You know, in fact, Ricky is like, he showed something here last few times. When you consider, I'm going to talk about Ricky a little bit more, but Ricky's got street cred already. Been to the streets of San Francisco, got blasted. I was just down the street from the Tenderloin District. And he just came out of the Sunnydale area, as where the Cow Palace was, doing another thing. Ricky's hard, man. Boy, he's got street cred. Okay. Anyway, hey, Smooth, what's up, fam? Let's talk some football. All right? 2024 chapter disaster finale. Finally. But fam, we still do this because we do this. Week 18 versus Cardinals, you make the prediction, you make the call. You know, you got to ride it out. Niners versus Cardinals in this Week 18 matchup of the 2024 season will mark the first time in a few years since San Francisco was in the thick of the Super Bowl Derby. It's weird. There remains this last game before the doors close and the lights are turned off on the Niners season. Everybody goes on home, relax, rest, and get some rest. Well-needed rest, by the way. Tonight, to the phones, we're going to go looking for your weekly prediction. And how will the surviving Niners of this sad season do? Sunday versus Cardinals. You make the call. You know, I'm hoping we can still have some more fun, though, because you know we're going to troll them. Sorry, mother Rams. If they play on a Sunday, I'm not going. Nobody's going out of their way to watch the Rams on a Saturday game. But let's troll them biatches if they play on a Sunday and laugh at that ass. Because no matter who they play in the first round, they're coming out. They're coming out. And actually, I hope they don't, no way, because then we can watch them troll them for 2 weeks. Yeah, let's do a watch party, watching them crap talking, suck sorry at. Never mind. But anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, fam, you make your call tonight. For the news, as always, the top news with us, right? Who's playing? Who's out? Nothing's changed. Same from week 1 to week 2, I think. Same from week 2 till now. Out. It reads like a laundry list. Robert Beal, he's been out for weeks. Spencer Burford. Got a calf thing going on. Bill's got an ankle going on that's going on forever. Burford's out with that calf. Diamond Lenore is out, shoulder. Brock Purdy, of course, you know about him and his elbow. Deebo Samuel, ribs, wrists. He's all beat up. And doubtful, Demetrius Flanagan-Foles got a calf. Questionable, those Jair Brown. These guys will probably play. If you're doubtful in this Week 18, you're probably not playing. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I playing? It's not for anything in particular important. Why get hurt any further? Questionable, Jair Brown, George Kittle. George, man, you don't have to play. It's okay. Don't get seriously hurt, George. Don't, please, George. Colt McKivitz knee, doesn't matter if he's in there or not, really. Isaac Yiadom, doubtful. Pelvis area. Man, what are you going to do with Isaac Yiadom? I got him on my list to get rid of. I need another guy in here. Yiadom, he was like that weak link in every game we played, they threw at Yiadom. Did you notice that? Because they knew he was the guy. Cardinals, they got one guy out. One. Try to remember the last time we've ever had the injury report we have just one guy out. Even last year, we were kicking ass. There was never less than 3 or 4 guys out. Well, no, actually, we had a couple of times when guys were playing through pain. From what I understand, Kyle lets guys talk them into playing even when they shouldn't be. This has been the case in the past. So I imagine that was last year as well. Questionable is tackle Jackson Barton, played with the Cardinals. Cornerback Sean Murphy Bunting, he's got a toe thing going on. Linebacker Mac Wilson, ankle, quadricep. Wide receiver Michael Wilson, hamstring. But with us, Nick Bosa and Leonard Floyd, along with offensive lineman Colton McKivitz, as I mentioned, did not practice for a couple of days. So you knew they were out. Debo Samuel, Demo remain absent, are ruled out for Sunday. Neither offensive lineman Spencer Burford nor defensive lineman Robert Beal. These guys haven't been working out anyway. So, you know. I love quotes. Since the 49ers are eliminated from playoff contention, their availability is less critical, as I just mentioned. According to Kyle Shanahan, guys would be pushing real hard to play, and we probably let them. Kyle says, in this case, they're pushing hard to play, and we're not going to let them. Thank you, Kyle, for that good. I mean, you know, sit the hell down. Nobody getting hurt for this final game means nothing. But QB Josh Dobbs, he'll start in place of Brock Purdy. Might get his first start with the 49ers. I want to see Josh with George. Maybe you should play. Let's play a little bit. I want to see Josh with some of the better weapons we got, though. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but he looked good last week, actually. So anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, Brock Purdy, John Lynch provided initial insight on the severity of his injury. Quoted saying everything's all right. Brock's going to be fine, and just to deal where he's got to quiet down. I love why he's just got to quiet down. Sit down, Brock. Fam, you know what's really scary, and I know it's going to scare a lot of people. I knew this was coming. But Brock's numbers and stuff, this is Kyle Shanahan. Brock's numbers and stuff aren't as good as his last 2 years, but of course they're not. He's been missing a starting left tackle. He's been missing an NFL MVP at running back. Duh. He's been missing the backup running back and the third string running back. He's been missing his starting X receiver. He's had to go through a lot of stuff out there. He's made this season much bigger of a challenge, which your numbers will change when that's the case. But I don't think Brock's playing much different than he has when he was killing it numbers-wise those 2 years. People come in and holler about Brock Purdy's regressed and blah, 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 he sucks. The bleep you talking about? What? How you going to do? You got all these guys missing. You're going to come out there and just look the same? I don't think. Otherwise, get rid of all those other guys. Translation, but anyway, is this. Shanahan's confidence in Purdy hasn't wavered. He believes that Brock's resilience during this challenging 2024 season proves the team has found the right leader for the future. Following Sunday's ass-whooping versus the Cardinals, the Niners will turn their attention to a contract extension for B. Purdy, which will likely be one of the top storylines in the offseason, as we always are. Brock's getting paid, fam. Forget about this season. They're not going to use that for a measuring stick of whether he should get paid or not. This is not going to. And by the way, honestly, I'll share this with you. I don't think they should. I really don't. Ain't no quarterback in the NFL going to lose all his weapons and then come out there and look the same. This is not going to happen. Ricky Pearsall, I got to think about Ricky back. The dude made me laugh so hard a couple of times. I like this guy. Kid went through pure hell before the season. He even started injury and some of the real bad luck takes him out of the first 6 games. Ricky P. reflected on the obstacle he has faced and the valuable lessons that taught him, saying this, quote, I think you can always find positives in the darkness, and I think that's something that I took away from it. It was easy for me to look at all the adversity and be negative of myself, but there's positives that came from that, learning lessons that came from that, and I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's to look at those rather than all the adversity that I had to go through. But at the end of the day, those adverse moments make me stronger a person, so I think all those things needed to happen. Everything happens for a reason, and God has a plan. See, this is unquote. I like about that about Ricky. Don't cry. Don't go within yourself feeling bad. Oh, poor me, poor me. I could have did better, blah, blah. Get up off of that. Get back out there next year and kick some ass. Good. Okay? I'm expecting a lot out of you, Ricky P. Coach Sorensen. Now I picked out some guys that everybody's talking about all the time. See, we was right. The press conference, right? There were several times this year when veteran players were quoted saying, there were communication issues, Coach. Sorensen said, quote, the question went on to, what do you do to address that with the guys you have on the roster and the people that you're potentially going to have on the roster next year? Coach responds indignantly and says, yeah, it's frustrating. And that's why those veteran guys say that. Not because I'm a bad coach, because that's why they're saying that. I just added that. They're all frustrated with it. It shows up, and sometimes it's different people, but it's immediately they know that they shouldn't have done that. Do they, Coach? So a lot of this is a continued pushes in the pre-snap communication is everything because most guys, if he's off the ball, he's probably going to move. So there's got to be, we just have to keep being better at it, and you can't do it after the play. True, Coach. But when you come into the game, damn it, all this should have been ironed out. You're not running anything exclusively new. What is the problem? He goes on to say it's got to happen before, and then when it happens, someone starts moving during the play, then you've already expected it, you've already pre-thought it. It's just something we've got to keep getting better at, and it hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't. It's kind of shown up in critical parts of critical games. Yes, 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 yes. We watched that, Coach, and we don't want to see that again. Okay, this year sucked, but it better not look like that next year, Coach. Please. Nick Bosa on early offseason start for 49ers, and people don't appreciate what I say, but Nick says this, quote, yeah, we kind of needed it as a team. I told you, I did not want to go into the playoffs this year, and I knew this from week 10. I said, oh, no, this team, I don't want to take this team into the playoffs to get their ass handed to them in round one and go home. And we just don't go out like that. Fam, when the 49ers go to the playoffs, they're going in to win it all. If they fall short, it ain't going to be in the first or second round. It's going to be either in the NFCCG or the Super Bowl. That's how we roll. So if we ain't ready for that, don't go. Just don't go. It ain't worth it. Just go ahead and make it look bad. Other teams who are marginal teams and celebrate every time they make the playoffs, that's good. Let them go. That's what they do, but not us. All right? So oddsmakers are predicting that the Niners beat up, decimated. Oddsmakers are predicting that the Niners beat up and all decimated are going to put up a fight in their attempt to end their 3-game losing streak, as we're only 4.5-point favorites for a change. I think we were 6.5 last week against the Lions. Well, that was the understatement of the year. But we're 4.5 points underdog against Arizona and at their house. So for my score, I guess Cards 38, 49ers 5. You know, I may be thinking that, but I'm not about to say the 49ers are going to lose. I mean, I'm W. Damn it. I don't care. Come on, Niners. I don't care what Niners put on the field. Put on this uniform. You're going out there to kick some butt. Open up a can of whoop ass and take the Cardinals down. Rakib, what's happening, fam? Happy New Year, brother. Thank you for keeping us entertained and informed this year. Wish you and our beloved Niners much success in 2025 and 2026. Rakib, we've been riding together for a long time, fam. Yeah. We're going to have a good time this offseason as well. And thanks, fam. Back at you. Every last word you said, my sentiments doubled. Bubble says, Happy New Year, 49ers, 12 cards, 24, rebuild year 32. That's Marvin says, Mark here, Rock can't make the show because I'm celebrating my 23rd birthday. Can I get a Niner? Mark, Mark, over here. Happy Niners birthday to Mark. Happy Niner birthday. Markety Mark. It's going to get better in the first round. And hey, by the way, Mark, might as well mention this in your birthday song. We got an easier schedule coming up next year. Happy birthday, Mark. Enjoy that birthday, dude. I'll see you in a few days. Oh, Mark, we got time. I forgot we got a game coming up Sunday. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Hey, Matty, name that song.
Are we live?
Matty, I'll tell you what. We was only going to get a year's worth of Kentucky Fried Chicken anyway, so it's okay. Hey, and we got this game coming up, and
Oh yeah,
it's just going to be an exhibition because I'm sure Kyle's going to put all the rooks out there and second, third stringers. Pretty much that's all we have anyway. Is second and third stringers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually,
crazy to think, isn't it?
That's insane. I mean, we get beat all year long, and in the final game, everybody's either in the hospital, at home, or getting massages or treatment or something like that. I'm surprised. If Coach Kenny would walk out there all bandaged up with his arm in a sling and Band-Aids across his face, that would be the biggest joke of the year. From head to toe, Jed York comes wheeling in a wheelchair on the field. I mean, it would be hilarious if the 49ers put some
Detroit versus everybody.
Oh, God. But anyway, Matty, go ahead, jump on in there, fam.
I was laughing earlier. I commented on one of your Instagram things about the JJ's or JJ's almost 1,000-yard season, and it's like, dude, I swear I can't go anywhere without seeing these stupid Rams fans, dude. They hover, man.
I know. Yeah, well, you got to figure they're an envious group. They wish they could be us. They wish they could talk about the things we talk about. They wish they'd been in the places we've been. So the only thing they do is live vicariously through us. And then when they get a moment like this, we're doing better than the 49ers for a change. Oh, God. And they get giddy and they get weird. And I feel sorry for them. I'm finding them.
They're always weird.
I mean, they're amusing people. But,
you
got to put up. When you're at the top.
I just can't understand, yeah. Well, I don't understand how they have so much time to be in here. It's like, man, I don't make any time to be in other people's chats. None of them, dude.
Especially the Rams. I mean, I don't either. But it's because we're 49er fans.
Like if your name's Jim Everett, you must be a loser.
Of course. Jim doesn't. He's all over. Like you said, you saw Jim Everett. He's always bothering me on Instagram. I've already bounced a couple of his people for being just stupid. And I try not to because it shows that I'm bothered. But they are annoying. If you see them all the time, they do finally become annoying. So I throw them out. God, get a life, Rams
I saw people
fans.
in here when we were losing that last game. Oh, yeah, get a life. Like that last game we played, man, there were so many people in the chat that I've never seen before. I'm like, where do these idiots come from, man?
Wow.
Like, who's Martin? Who's Trisha?
I mean, they've been
who are these people,
names.
Man?
I mean, they've been hiding in the
dark.
dark.
Terradome? Like, who's that idiot?
They've been hiding. No, he's a 49er fan. Terradome. Unless somebody's trolling.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Terradome.
No, somebody probably took his No. Somebody probably took his name. A lot of Rams fans, they adopt 49ers names that they think they can get respect for and then come in here. I think Sharice got trolled with somebody using her name for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think so.
Rams fans have no shame. Their conduct displays a lower level human being. You know what I mean? It's just that's what they are.
They're all smooth brains, bro. They're all smooth brains.
God. So
Yeah, but
anyway,
that's just what happens when you're normally the better team. Like there's no way that you can sit there and say with the fully healthy 49ers that they're better than that the Rams are better than us in no way, shape, or form. Like it's not even possible.
Oh, they know it. Yeah, that's why I said we're gonna have a watch party for the Rams when they play. Oh, we're gonna be. We have a little bit.
I can't wait.
Hey,
that'll be entertaining, my friend.
Oh, it's nonstop. Let's see if they fill up that chat. Hey, listen, what are you thinking is coming up with us this weekend?
Oh, buddy. Dude, as funny as this sounds, I think we can still win.
I know, right? Because you never count them out.
I really do.
I don't. I think they can.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Look what we did to the Bears. I mean, I know the Bears aren't doing great, but look what we did even to the Lions, dude, for the first half. 3 quarters, really.
Hey, the wheels just fell off because of the guys we don't have playing. But otherwise, you're right. That was a game could have been very bad for the Detroit. So
Yeah, so I have confidence, man. I'm just gonna continue staying steadfast in the confidence because I know what we're capable, even though we're down and out a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a huge scoring game. I'm looking at maybe something like I was thinking about it all day because I knew we were going to talk about it tonight, and I was like, man, dude, I'm going to go. I think I can't get us into the 30s, but I'm like, man, I could see us doing like a 24-17. I like that number. It seems.
Yeah. And I agree because
game.
They're not ready for. Well, they do know Josh Dobbs because he played with them, but I don't know that they're ready for that kind of 49er offense. They haven't seen Dobbs in our offense, so that could be interesting because Josh is hella unpredictable. I mean, he throws nice passes.
I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, very often he throws nice passes, but also he'll bolt and take off, and you're not going to catch him for a minimum of 10 yards. So,
So, I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, it could be fun. Could be fun. I suspect it will be.
I was nice to... Oh, never mind. Somebody's making fun of my Ducks, and it's like, man, your team probably sucks.
It's probably a Rams fan. Anything
like,
they
man,
can do.
That's a cheap shot.
No, they just...
Everyone's nursing worst nightmare. Yeah, that's probably your face, bro.
Hey, by the way, how are the Ducks doing? Are you guys still playing?
We got beat. We got slaughtered. We got slaughtered on my birthday.
Oh no! Who'd you play?
Yeah, dude, it was Ohio State.
Oh, there's no shame in Ohio State. I mean, if you lose to Ohio State,
we'd already beat them once, though.
Really, this year? Okay, see, that was
we
just
beat them earlier in the season. Yeah, we beat them earlier.
Okay, so you're capable of doing it. Just things just didn't go well that particular day.
Well, and I think we're a little bit of a victim of having more time off than we needed in between games.
Yeah, you get out of rhythm, that can happen.
I really do.
Yeah.
Totally. Like, you could tell we were out of rhythm, dude. 100%. So, anyways, it is what it is.
You got a good program. You'll be back next year. Matty, what's your score in this game?
I think I'm going to stick to the low numbers of 20. Yeah, 24-17.
24-17.
Maybe even. I mean, if I had an alternative, it'd probably look like 24-21. Maybe we win by a kick.
Would that be? Now, Matty, please don't say kick. We're going to have to put up with that kid one more week. I'm not going to say his name because, God dang it, it pisses me off so much. Matty, but I will see you.
Ronbo.
Go ahead.
I got one more thing, dude. All I'm going to say is do a little research. I did a little research in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
On the placeholder for the kicker, and dude, that guy's fucking up the ball holding.
Is he?
So I don't think it's all the kicker, dude.
Shanahan said something like that alluded toward that. Okay.
Go look at it. It's crazy, dude. Like somebody breaking it down and the ball's in a funny position. Like the laces are always wrong.
Oh.
Like Finkel and Einhorn, man.
We need Wisnowski back. Okay, man. Let's get
it. There it is, right
let's
there.
Let's get back into this Sunday. Maybe
let's talk about it Sunday. Yeah,
could be wrong. Okay.
Yep.
All right, fam. Appreciate that insight too.
Yeah.
All right, Matty. Have a great night, fam.
All right, buddy. You too, bud.
Thanks,
night,
man.
buddy.
Night. I hadn't thought about that. Shanahan said something about that. but I didn't know what was really going on with that. Okay, we had one here. Rakib, I think. Okay. What? Okay. So why don't Rams fans spend their energy on how to sell out their home games? I know, right? I mean, this is the thing about the Rams. While you're running around trolling, your house needs cleaning up. Where do you guys get off doing that? It's amazing. But I know the envy factor, so that's why you guys do have my sympathy, though. You're pathetic, but it's nothing you can do about it. Double A, come on in, fam.
What's up, Ronbo?
Man, Double A, man, we're sitting there looking at like such a difference. This is a place we haven't been in a while, right? We're sitting up here in the last game of the season, in last place, and seriously, Double A, our division does not include a bunch of badass teams, and we're the worst one in it. Oh my God, what have we been reduced to? So man. But anyway, Double A, what are you thinking, man? What's going to happen this weekend?
I mean, I know it may sound crazy to some people, but I mean, I still think, we can win this game, to build into next season, like Nick Bosa said, they kind of need that.
Oh, bad.
Because they've been through the playoffs like
every year
years.
for the last 5. Oh, they're worn out. They're beat up. I was worried about that coming in this year. They're worn out. You get tired of kicking people's asses. After a while, you need to take a break and then come back and beat their ass again next year. That's fine. I'm all right. So you beat it that much.
Yeah, and and I think the North should have made the Pro Bowl.
I know, right? They cheated, Debo. But
like
it's a popularity thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about popularity, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. And we that happened to Dre Greenlaw too. Was that last year before last? Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna have that happen from time to time, guys. It happens all over the league. There's guys that should have got into, but you need to also be popular as a player. So yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know if you saw this, but Debo was on a show with I think
that Foxy host is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I mean, Debo kind of described them about Mal Mustafa's a missile, like he will knock you out.
Ooh, he's going to be good. I need for him to work out this off season because last season he got drafted. You didn't have the same kind of training program. But Mustafa's going to be, he's going to be seriously a problem on defense for most teams. I can't wait till next season.
Yeah, and also Renardo Green too.
Yeah,
he's going to get better too.
Yeah. He wasn't bad this year. These are rooks, so they just need to come in there and get used to the NFL speed and that type of thing. They'll be ready to go next year. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of glad they shut down Brock Purdy for the season.
Yeah, there's no. actually, Brock Purdy, a lot of those guys could have got shut down 2 or 3 weeks ago. There's been no point in continuing the season. It's like people say, like Bobo's saying, like the Chiefs must be tired. See, what a lot of people don't include in their thinking, the Chiefs have rolled that roster over 2 or 3 times since 2019. The 49ers haven't. We're rolling with most of the same guys that we did from back then. If we'd have been rolling over the roster and still had quality picks every year, yeah. Because, in fact, the Chiefs are not, Patrick Mahomes is not ranked high on the quarterback scale right now. Their defense is doing all the work. Our defense is not doing any work. I mean, they're not doing, oh my God. They were bad this year. So, we've changed. Spagnoli's been over there for how long? We've had like how many? I mean, there's a difference between the Chiefs beating ass and the 49ers in the fact that there's a lot of differences between the organizations. So, yeah. So, it'll be okay. We need to rest.
Yeah. And those Rams fans still in your chat?
Cartoons.
Struggling.
Poor things. Hope they do well. You guys better do well in the playoffs, Rams, because you guys got this opportunity, and it's not going to happen next year. Probably it's going to be a long time because you guys just aren't that good. Better do something with it.
Yeah, in the season, Stafford didn't have like a great season, but he was just okay this season.
I know. I mean, his time is up. Stafford still looks good because he is good, but he doesn't look like he used to.
Yeah.
I mean, Stafford has 2 good productive seasons left at max. Rams got to start thinking about getting a quarterback. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's true though.
Hey, but let's laugh about them later. What score you got going on here?
I got us winning 23-17.
23-17. We're all keeping us up in the 20s. I hope we can. I'm hoping. I don't know who's out there to help us get that many points. We'll see. Double A, I will see you game time. All right.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night, fam.
You too. Like Double A. And let's go say, hey, yo, Sharon. Sharon and Mom.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Sharon. How you doing?
Good. It's about to be my birthday soon.
Uh-oh. When?
Sunday.
Sharon, you know what? Let me, because you always call in and make sure everybody knows how mad you are about how bad we played.
Ain't that the truth?
and you do a good job of it too. I'm gonna get you Sunday. You'll be already
keep my jersey on Sunday.
And you'll be in a bad mood. I'll do my best to cheer you up. So let's do it Sunday. All right. Sharon, we got problems, and wow,
we got problems everywhere.
Yeah. I mean,
first needs to start off with the staff firing some of them.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We've gotten rid of all of the. How many coordinators have we gotten rid of since 2019? That's another thing that nobody considers. Mm-hmm. We're doing really well when you consider all the coaches we've lost, some of the players that left. It's just rough, the organization. I don't know how else they could run it.
We
but
just got to get rid of the bad and start all over.
Yeah, just make sure you get rid of the right bad.
Get rid of the bad seed and rebuild. That's what it's going to take.
We'll be all right. It's inevitable, though.
A disaster.
Yeah, but coaches like Kyle Shanahan, Andy Reid went through the same thing. Hell, the great John Madden went through the same thing. Some coaches that are really good like these guys, they go through this, and then all of a sudden they can't.
People need to quit spreading rumors. We do not need Ezekiel Elliott. Thank you.
I'm glad I didn't run into that one. Oh, my.
Right? We do not need him.
We're not getting him. The 49ers are not about to pick up Ezekiel
No.
Elliott.
Just because he just got released.
Yeah. Well, he's not happy with his playing time.
No.
So why'd you go back to Dallas, Zeke? You knew it was Dak's team.
Because of Jerry Jones. We all know that.
Yeah, I know Jerry's. Well, Jerry's chummy with the guys he likes on his team. Actually, yeah, he actually is. He treats the guys he likes on his team. He treats them really nice, and he lets them get away with all-out murder. You know.
Like that's the problem with the team there right now, favoritism.
Yeah. Because that coach he fired before he got McCarthy in there, him and that dude, what was that guy's name? Him and that dude were bros. Because he should have been fired
I
years
wonder
before.
will he renew Mike McCarthy's contract?
It's pretty much already a done deal.
Oh, is it? And I was
Although
reading something,
they've got,
like, oh.
see, they've got up until a certain date coming up real soon. Because Jerry always comes out and says, I don't. My issue is not with Mike McCarthy. I believe my coach is doing the best he can with what he has.
Well, they can
Jerry.
come and take our kicker away. They can do that.
Ooh.
Come get Jake Moody.
Sure, no. What they're saying about Jake Moody, maybe it's not 100% him. Kyle did allude toward the holder doing weird things. Jake's
Is
not
it the
going to throw
way
him
he
under
was
the bus.
holding the ball and didn't let go of the ball in time or something?
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. I'm like you. I was just livid. The ball was flying to the right and left so far off the mark that it was unbelievable.
We need our other holder back.
How?
Oh, my goodness.
If Jake had a little divitude, bring me a
'Cause he
kicker
would
and
never
then
miss
come
those
and judge
kicks
me,
like
okay?
that. So come to think about it,
Yeah.
he would never miss a field goal. Come to think about it, maybe it's the way the person was holding the ball. Could be. Something to look at.
Well, he'll be back next season.
Could be.
I got a feeling. Jake only missed once
Don't say
before
that,
Mitch
Ronbo.
Wisnowski went down. Sharon,
No.
I'll apologize. If next season Jake Moody comes out, Mitch Wisnowski's healthy, holding the ball, and if Jakey doesn't miss a field goal for God knows how long, I'm going to be the first one to stand out in front. Hey, guys, we owe Jake an apology. I won't hesitate.
You're going to start it off first?
I'll start it off. Because a lot of us are not going to say anything.
Okay.
If he does well, I'm going to start it off. Say, look, guys, we got to eat it on this. Jake was not fully to blame for all them bad shots. Now, he's going to miss them on occasion.
goodness.
They all do. But not all the time like he's doing now.
Normally.
Yeah. Okay.
Something to think about.
We're going to see what they do.
Yeah, we shall see Sunday, hopefully.
Well, Sharon, what do you expect is going to happen Sunday besides your birthday? With the, 49ers
I hope it's a
Cardinals?
birthday win.
I know you do, and I do too. I'm tired of this.
It
I
would
really
be
wanted to know.
nice. Let me keep my jersey on that whole day.
I didn't get my birthday win against the Rams. I don't know if you're going to get it so we can get a better draft pick.
Jack, next year, Jack. See, the thing is, 6-11 looks bad, Sharon. That looks bad.
Looks pretty bad there. I don't know. 2024 wasn't our year. What the hell?
Not even close to.
Nah.
God, what a.
We were
beating.
never in this predicament. I mean, like, good Lord, this is sad.
Got swept by every team in the division. When's the last time that happened?
Almost make me want to break down a Niner cry.
Haven't. The Hawks probably should. No, the Hawks shouldn't be surprised. We got them the first time we were healthy that week. But yeah, this is.
Who does the Rams play next week?
I don't. They haven't made the playoff setup yet.
Oh,
Seahawks.
I hope they get their asses beat.
Oh no. She says next week. Sharon, you talking about the playoffs, or you talking about this week? They're playing the Hawks.
The
this
playoffs.
Sunday. Yeah, the playoffs. I can't wait to see what that is either. If the Rams think they're going to get
Well, I
blasted,
hope they get beat this Sunday too.
I think they might, because McVay's famous for making all his starters sit down when he knows he's won the division. You won't know anybody out there on the field Sunday in a Rams
Well,
uniform.
I heard that Jimmy G was supposed to start.
Yes, see, G will start. I don't know who else is going to play
There
for
goes
him.
the interception.
Yeah. Jimmy's. I don't know who's going to play wide receiver. That's gonna be funny. It'll be nice to see
Yeah,
G.
but
Actually,
he's going to throw some interceptions in that game. Get ready for it.
maybe they probably will still run the ball a lot.
I'm going to watch that game Sunday.
Yeah, I think we all are. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm still a G fan.
Yeah.
Because what a lot of people do is remember. Now you remember the interceptions, right? I still remember 13-3, 11 and whatever, 12. We still were winning games. Most people don't want to give Jimmy any
We were
credit.
just dominating the charts, Ronbo. We were just climbing the charts. I mean, like,
No,
now, it's just like, this is not us. Like, what do you do? Where do you go from here?
No, it's okay. Clearly, only haters.
I'm just glad football season is over.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying.
like, yeah.
Only haters look at the 49ers and think, if you look at the situation, it's clear they should have lost anyway. You can't beat people with no players.
Right.
So, that's why I say, look, go ahead, make a joke of it, guys. But know this, when these guys get back, get ready to eat some crow. Seriously.
The Niners are going to be a threat next year. I'm calling it.
Next
Next year we're going to be a threat.
Oh, yeah. All we need to do is rest up, get healthy.
Everybody,
Sure.
please stay healthy so we can be a threat.
Sharon, you and Mom scores, though. What do you got?
Mom says 27-24.
Well, Mom still got to set at 22. What do you got to set at 22? Everybody's pushing the 27. All we do. What do you got?
I got 28-17.
28-17. Sharon, you really got him kicking butt. 30-point game. You know what, though? You might be right.
I think we can do it. I think we can.
All right,
It's
well,
in us. They
okay.
just got to do it.
I'll see you
Capitalize
Sunday.
and do it.
I'll see you Sunday. You're going to keep that uniform
I
on.
hope it's a birthday win.
I do, too. All right. Night, Sharon.
Just keep your
All right,
jersey on no
Ronbo.
matter what.
I'll try to keep it on. I'll try.
Night,
Oh,
Sharon.
here we go.
Look, come on, guys. We got to keep moving. Sharon, I'll see you Sunday. And it's time
Bye.
for Emilio. Come on in. You're already in now.
What's happening?
Well, when they're looking like booty.
Oh, the Rams, the Barney, they play next week. They play the Commanders.
I was hoping so. Oh,
So
God, I hope they play on a
might be
Sunday.
Oh, buddy, Commanders ain't no slouch. Oh, buddy, they're gonna have a hell of a game, and they can't
They got-
stop the Commanders. They're gonna have a quick exit.
They can't beat the Commanders. I looked at all the teams in the playoffs. I said the Rams might be able to deal with the Tampa Bay Bucks. But
They done stopped a few. They done stopped a few good teams. They're kind of dangerous. I'm like, oh good. They
Washington?
just need a couple more pieces, and they'd be an unstoppable team.
Nobody knows
That
them
is
really
big.
well from other than the show. And Jalen,
I've been watching them all season, which is crazy because I've had fantasy players, and golly, that's just one. Daniels is dangerous. The run game is crazy. He got a pretty good team.
the dude is like Lamar light. He'll take off and run for 30 yards in a heartbeat. I said, who is this dude? I didn't know who he was, right? Because I don't watch enough college football. I watched him 2 or 3 times. The hell is that? Caleb Williams ain't better than he is. How is he? Caleb Williams number 1 in the draft, and he wasn't.
That whole BS with him and Ayuk. I see why Ayuk wanted if he did win over there. Yeah, that would have been him and Ayuk would have been crazy.
Right?
It was like, that is.
I didn't know. Did you know?
I don't. Like I said, I don't watch college football like that. But when they come in the NFL, I start watching them more. And like I said, Daniels is
BA
he's
knew.
a pretty good quarterback.
Oh,
He's a pretty good
wow.
quarterback. So Rams are gonna if the Rams play them, they're gonna have trouble trying to stop that man.
And everybody else on their team, too. They got a decent
Like
defense, too. So,
Yeah.
should be funny.
Like I said, they don't stop the Eagles. They don't stop a few good teams.
I
So,
know.
so,
Ask the Rams how they played the Eagles. I mean, okay. Talk about the 49ers, though. What's going to happen this weekend? Since that's, we can talk about everything else, but that,
it
get
doesn't
that in
matter
there.
whether win or lose. It just doesn't mean anything. It's just one of those games that I'm gonna sit there and watch it with my jersey on, no matter what happens. I'm gonna watch it.
Sharon, you're getting trolled, Sharon. Keep your clothes on.
No, it's just gonna be. Hopefully, it's just an instant game. See what Dobbs can do. It seems like Dobbs wants to come back,
Oh, he
as
really
the backup. So
He's
crazy,
auditioning.
but I don't know what they might do. I think what we might do, maybe bring they might in the offseason might bring a veteran in just to get Purdy fire under his ass. Like, dude, we're not playing with you. So it might be one of those situations where they just bring somebody. If he has a starting job, they'll just bring a veteran just in case.
Don't bring Kirk.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm scared. You know what? Kirk Cousins is going to be expensive, though. He ain't coming to San Francisco. Kirk is going to try to go somewhere where he can continue to get paid, because Kirk's been pimping the NFL for how many years?
No,
Boy, that boy-
Kirk's on the downfall.
Kirk,
He's
but
on
he'll
the
still
only
get
thing he
paid.
get was like if the Falcons cut him, he's still going to get paid from the Falcons. You would just do signing. That's only
He's
that's
not
only a
playing.
veteran minimum.
He ain't playing with the Falcons next year.
I know he's not playing well. I know that.
No.
I'm just saying
You
that,
said Falcons, right? He's not playing with the Falcons next year. They've already got plans on releasing him.
I'm just saying that if the Falcons let him go, they still got paid because they get more than money.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All he gets is a vet minimum.
Yeah.
That's what if it happens. I mean,
I see what you're
Shanahan
saying
doing
now.
something like that. Maybe not him, but getting a veteran just in case it's Purdy's not.
Damn, Emilio, you know what?
That's Shanahan's MO. He likes veterans for some weird ass reason. He likes veterans on there.
No, we need to be worried. If Kirk will settle for the vet minimum, I guarantee you he's in San Francisco. Oh,
That's
Lord.
if he did. But who knows? But you, like I said, that's Shanahan's MO. He's done that everywhere. Everywhere we've done.
Kyle loves
done it
Kirk
with,
anyway. Like a
Ryan Hoyer, he's done it with a whole bunch of
No,
quarterbacks. Don't act like
God!
he's ever seen this before. So he's done this before.
Look, Kyle, draft a rookie, all right? And and don't you do it. Let somebody else do it. Oh my God, Kirk in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
but y'all keep forgetting Shanahan, what he does. Shanahan is known for stupid ideas like this. Oh, well, you know what? I don't need a veteran. I mean, a rookie. I'm gonna just go with another veteran.
Oh, what veteran? I mean, I don't want guys to come in like.
Like I just said, it's out there and it's crazy, which is crazy. If the possibility goes, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Finally get his quarterback. He's been running on the 90 for years.
Did you bring Josh Dobbs back, please? I'm happy with him. I like him, and he doesn't look nearly as bad. And Brandon Allen has got. I'm tired. Brandon Allen didn't do anything special, and he won the job.
That's the other reason why. That's the other reason you got to look at it. Yeah, that's the other reason right there, Ronbo. Ryan Allen, what the hell is he doing?
Okay, you know what? Let's assess Josh Dobbs this weekend, and then we can all start saying, Josh Dobbs
back as a backup. He'd be fine as a backup, but we got to see what he does on Sunday. And but like I said, it's just Shanahan's MO. He does stupid decisions like this. Wants to bring back a veteran and think everything's fine and dandy. He's done it before. You know what that's
already. What do you got for a score? I love to ask him this.
Nothing. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna just watch this thing again. Like I said, no implications. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is if we win, we do drop down in the draft. But at that end, it doesn't really matter either. I'm gonna just sit back and watch.
Put IDM next to Emilio's name. It don't matter.
Ronbo, he's just gonna sit back and watch because he's immediately.
Oh, Emilio. I see you Sunday, fam. Have a great night.
Jack, man, relax over there, man. It don't mean nothing, man. Relax. You're too hyped on something.
All right, fam. Let's go check out.
Have a good night.
You too, fam. Let's go down south, where you know what I love about Vader? Vader used to have like the Cowboys used to work out in SoCal. And some reason why they went through Vader's neighborhood before they got to wherever they was going to.
Oh no, they're still around. They're still around. They still come every year. Every year, it's the same thing.
I always want to come to Vader's house.
Nothing's changed but time, Ronbo. Nothing's changed but time.
You know, I was always so glad to go to Vader's house and sit out on the front and watch the Broncos.
Oh man, it's
Hey, Cowboys, how you gonna do this year?
That's me. That's me. Hey, Cowboys, you look real strong this year. And then it was really entertaining when we see Elliott in the middle of the season start walking across the street. It was fantastic. But anyways, let's talk about a real team, my Niners.
There you go.
Which we didn't do what we were expected to do this year. But
wait. We gotta get rid of this guy. Hey guys, Rams fans. Rams Nation's own Ronbo and his wife Sharon.
Dude, I was about to put something on the comments, brother.
Yeah, give that Biatch a 24-hour.
Yes.
Rams fans, I give you guys one
on
shot.
That topic too, Ronbo, come on,
he's
guys.
spamming.
This is an
Oh,
open
my
chat,
God.
man.
Yeah.
This is an open chat, and we respect everybody and everybody's opinion, okay? This isn't a place to come over here and start throwing things around like that and start making ugly comments. Look, we got Rams are dangerous. Is that Grant Collin? Is that him? Is that Grant?
No, Grant, don't let Grant fool you. He supports the 49ers. He just
No,
tells
that's
people-
Rudy's punk ass.
I know, I think so, too.
That's Rudy. Oh, that must be Grant's brother, Rudy.
Yeah.
Grant. Do you see come on, Ronbo. We got to talk about him for 2 seconds here. He needs mental help. How do you go into a place like that and ask a question like he did? And then he comes out, dude, I was going off on him today, man. He comes out with this other dude that they have no sense of the West Coast offense. Me and my buddies were laughing our asses off today. This guy has like no knowledge of the West Coast offense whatsoever. But anyways, he thinks in his freaking mind that if we would have took Sarian, if we would have had Coach Sarian, we would have did a better job this year. Weren't the fans wanting to kill Nick Sarian in the what was it, game 4?
Most of them still do, even though he's winning. They still want him out.
So come on, people. Grant, come on. Find something to do. I even responded to Grant. I said, bro, I got some guy. His name's Rudy. He will enjoy you over there in the Rams locker room. Have fun.
Wait, Vader, you didn't know? Rudy and Grant, they're good buddies. Grant's had him on his show a couple of times. And
Lord.
You know, and Grant,
Lord.
But you got to watch it, though. Go to Grant's and look at Grant.
I'll
Grant
take a
sits
look
there.
at it, Ronbo. I'll take a look at it.
Grant sits.
Hilarious.
Let me tell you what to look for. What's going to end up happening is Grant sits there and he laughs as Rudy's going on Rudyisms. One after another, Grant just sits there making faces at the camera as Rudy's talking. Because Rudy's saying the most BS. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right?
What is he talking
and
about?
Grant's making faces like. I'm laughing because I'm saying, Rudy, do you realize you're making a fool of yourself? What are you talking about? So, it's hilarious.
It's like watching a man with a tinfoil hat.
I know.
I don't understand it. I just don't. But again, this platform, everybody has their own opinion. Nobody's wrong. Everybody has a control comment out there. Again, if you don't like our coach, you don't like our coach. You can give your opinion why you don't like him. But again, don't be saying if you're not understanding the West Coast offense, please stay away from the quarterback and the coach, any offensive coordinator you can think about. Number 2, I want to talk to you about this a little bit, Ronbo. Would this be a year that they rape our team again? I mean, my Lord. Again, another person, Chiefs. Everybody talking about Chiefs. I go, Andy Reid has not lost an assistant since Bellamy left.
Hey.
And he was escorted out of the commander's office and went to UCLA. So don't give me that, okay? Give me back the coaches I started with. Why don't we start there? And then let's see who whoops whose ass.
Let this guy out. Rumble, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm just getting rid of another troll that got out of control.
I know.
I know. See,
So,
this is
every
year.
I mean, every year they're taking away our coaches. And then Kyle's got to grow a backbone. He's got to say, hey, dude, this is going to be a 4-year ride. So somebody, again, that with losing Saleh, after we fine-tuned him, and then he goes to the Jets and looks and has eggs in his face, there was no need for him. That was a waste of time, Ronbo. That was a waste. He should have stayed where he was at.
Yeah. We're going to get new coaches this year. Maybe not. Vader, we may not lose any coaches this year. Usually when we win, a couple of coaches take an exit. But we're not winning now. So Sorensen, nobody's going to cherry pick Sorensen. And I don't know who else we got. Nobody's going to you're not going to lose any coaches this year, which is good and bad.
Which is okay because we do need to make some changes, I feel. But anyways, it's hard to kind of say because we were so just our injuries, brother. We had injuries. We had deaths. We had people getting shot. And they didn't want to come and tell us why we didn't make the Super Bowl? What else do I need to tell you why we didn't make the Super Bowl?
I mean...
Let me tell you why Brock Purdy's throwing all these interceptions. You need another list? These are all off-the-field issues, man, that we have no control over. Yep. No control. The only thing we did have control was getting Trent and AD signed, BA signed.
Oh. And
We had to
both
do
of them
that.
are gone
I agree
already.
with you on that, Rumble, because West Coast develops what, Rumble? It's timing. Yeah. He doesn't throw to numbers. He doesn't throw to jerseys. He throws to areas on the field. And if the timing's not there,
there ain't gonna be no game.
There's a couple of throws. Brock did let a couple of them kind of float, but
well, still, Brock's also putting a touch on there because he knows the guy who's running for the ball. If you know your receiver, you know just how much velocity to put on that shot. People think, new line. Dumbass. You know what?
So
you know what timing is? Brock puts just enough touch on the
huddle. Yeah. Right. It's like Ricky Pearsall. He was having a hard time at first.
Yeah, no, he did float a couple passes too high, but Ricky might have ran that route a little deeper.
No, not about
he ran
that.
A little
but
shallow.
Did you see at the beginning when he had to do that little finger tap and grab the ball? You know what I mean? Again,
he's got skill.
Brock had to let it go a little early, but Ricky's got to anticipate that we've got rookies on the left side.
They got to work together a little longer.
But they're quickly, as soon as possible. But again, during the course of the game, you started seeing a little more and more connection. And we didn't have that this year, Ron, but we just didn't have it.
And it's chemistry had to build up from the beginning of the season. Vader, we're going to get you a score, though. What do you got for a score?
Oh, man, we're coming off already. I spent all my time talking about Rudy.
It's easy to do when you talk about the 49ers, ain't it?
Absolutely. But again, we'll get together on something. Let me give you my score. I'm going 21-6. For the fact is, I want to score more points than the Rams against the Arizona Cardinals with our fifth string in sight. Not our first string. What was the final score against the Rams and the Cardinals with their first string? Hold on. It's coming to me. 13-9.
Ooh.
13-9 against the Arizona Cardinals. And when they played them the first time this year, what was the score?
45 to what?
41-10, sir. 41-10. Okay,
and how many points they score against us? 12! We weren't even ready to play that day at all. We looked like booty, and they look like booty number 2.
Yes, sir. And that goes back to my last point, brother.
Real quick,
we scored almost points on the Rams with depleted line, deaths in the family, injured players, and a shit player.
Let's do this. Let's do this Sunday.
We'll do this on Sunday, brother. We'll do this on Sunday, man. But come on, guys, keep clean the chat. And I love you, Ronbo. And let me let you go out the way I always do, brother. Let me go. Radio Ronbo Sports, baby. Clean up that chat and shout out to all my Niner Empire out there, brother. Love you, fam. And I'll see you on Sunday, brother. See you on Sunday.
Looking forward to it. Night, Vader. Yo, Michael.
Hey, brother, my phone keeps cutting off. Can I chime in for 30 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Michael,
go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Come on in.
Yeah. I just want to say this, is that it's guys like Sam Darnold, when they learn from Shanahan, that become Sam Darnold and take their team to that number 1 spot that they're going to get when they beat Detroit. Do not let Dobbs, who I've been calling for the entire year, out of our hands. I say let him play this game. If he does good, let there be a quarterback battle. Let him play and maybe do something special with some all-pros. And then maybe we could even, if he's good enough to where we could play 5 wideouts, we could even trade Purdy for 2-3 draft pick guys. So I'm not saying to trade him, pump the brakes. I'm just saying if Dobbs turned out to be that good, we could do something special with him, Ronbo. Let's go.
Yeah, I like Dobbs. I do. I don't see that happening by any stretch of the imagination, but I do want him there in case something happens. We can still keep rolling. I think he's that good.
Yeah, but this is coming from a guy that told you that Malik Neighbors pre-draft is better than Marvin Harrison Jr. and look what he did without a quarterback. So I'm just saying, guys, just believe it. Dobbs. Let's see what he does this week is all I'm going to say, Ronbo. And let's go. My score is going to be 19-20. We lose by a Jake Moody field goal, and we get our 11th draft pick, and Jack stays happy, and we get Malachi starts come April. Let's go.
Can we get it with pick 11?
With pick 11, it's possible. It's possible, but
but Jack,
are starting to fall in love with him.
This is a wide receiver you're talking about, though, right?
No. This is a free safety, Ed Reed, maybe even better than Ed Reed's catch radius type of free safety that is going to make you do the Merton Hank's dad sitting there, and maybe
I gotta work on that this offseason.
that wonderful staff member of yours too.
You know,
Production.
I wonder, though. Thanks, Jack. I wonder about who they're going to draft in this first round. We're going to go nuts trying to figure that one out all off season long, because there's a hole on the offensive line everybody knows about, but Chris Foster's assuring everybody on the staff, no, go ahead and get yourself a playmaker. I can work with any kind of guy for offensive line.
Rumble. With Fred Warner, Dominic Pooney was drafted in the 3rd round. We don't have to necessarily just reach for a guy
in the first round.
Isn't, the capable
BPA
of
in the first round.
That
I like
first
that.
round.
Yeah, I think you're right. BPA in the first round.
Kelvin Banks
available.
and Will Johnson, the 2 top offensive tackles, aren't those dudes like previous drafts. They ain't those dudes. These are like late round, late first round, second round high draft picks, in my opinion. I mean, if they turn out to be something special, then I'll eat crow. But I'm just saying, I see holes in their games, and I feel like we should get a superstar in the building with that 11th pick. And or we could just trade 3 draft picks ourselves, Ronbo, and try to get Shador Sanders, which will make everybody go crazy, include me.
Shador is not going to be around past. Shador's probably could be number 1. I don't know who's going to get the number 1 pick. Has it already been determined pretty much? Because Raiders shot themselves in the foot this past week like they always do. They're not going to get the number 1 pick. I think they're number 2 now, right? Who's number 1? Is that the Patriots?
I think New England Patriots are probably going to take Travis Hunter, also with the Colorado Buffaloes. That got the two-way player like Deion Sanders. He plays a wide receiver and cornerback.
Now, wait a minute.
So
remember,
yeah,
that Bill Belichick's not over there anymore. Belichick would probably take Travis Hunter, but the Patriots. Is that quarterback going to be okay in New England? The one they just picked up?
I don't know, man. If it was me myself, I would take Cam Ward. You know what I'm saying? He got those Gumby arms from Miami. I would take him myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Mm-hmm. You know me in the draft, we would have had Kyle Pitts or goddamn Jalen Waddle if he stayed at 12. But no, we had to trade everything, all our chips, in for goddamn you know who. Goddamn Trey Day.
I know. But anyway, Jack.
Anyways.
What is the score?
The score is 20-19, like
Jack,
I said, and Jake Moody misses
that
the
clock
kick.
Went by quick. Anyway, Jack.
Yeah, he misses the kick, and we stay at the 11th pick. But I'm just saying, man, watch out for Dobbs. Let's see what we got. Stay excited, because I want a quarterback controversy come next year. I don't want to just give $60 million to somebody that's susceptible to get picked to Kittle down the middle. All right, man, that's my time, man. Shout out to production. She's doing a great job. Shout out to production.
Thanks, Jack. Have a great night, fam. I'll see
All
Jack.
right, family. Peace.
Bye, Jack. And, okay, hey, Michael, come on in.
Okay, here we go, Ronbo. Okay, how's your night going, buddy?
Oh, it's good, great. I mean, I don't know. It's weird being.
I know. It's a big matchup this week. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny. I have to put my high school football helmet away. It's because my high school football helmet is the same logo as the team we're playing Sunday, the Greenwich Cardinals. And with Steve Young's high school. That's what Steve Young's high school helmet
looked like. Last week. It's red. Were you was the name of your team Cardinals?
The Cardinals, yep.
Okay.
The Greenwich Cardinals, yep. Big red. We won the national championship. We won the high school championship.
All right.
But no, I mean,
that's special.
Game Sunday. I mean, now somebody says the Rams have the Redskins, the Commanders. But what happens if, say, all right, Tampa Bay wins and the Rams lose? That means Tampa Bay jumps to number 3 seed. Would Tampa Bay play Washington?
Where would the Rams go?
Find out.
Where would the Rams go?
Number 4
in that
seed.
case.
Number 4 seed.
And would
They'd
play
be the 4th seed.
Who would they play next week?
Number 5 team. Whoever's the number 5 team. That'd be either the Lions or the Vikings.
No, the Lions and Vikings.
Either way, they're going home, so it don't matter.
That's right, Lions and Vikings. Oh, you know what's so bad about the playoffs this year? Some of the best teams in the playoffs that didn't win the division, because if many wins, You got the Lions sitting down there waiting on people. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh, Don Burke, hey, Don Burke, Rudy. The heavyweight battle. Oh boy, that's gonna be funny. The heavyweight battle. Oh,
this is gonna be a weird series.
He's gonna go crazy.
Really, Michael's crazy
Part two
here.
of the Lions and Rams.
Wait.
Yep.
Let's see, 5, 6. Wait. The Lions. Who's at the bottom of the ticket? It's gonna be if that. The Rams are not going to play series this weekend.
Green Bay, I think Green Bay and Washington are the last two. Green Bay and Washington. Now, something funny
there's no place to go.
What happened if Tampa Bay loses and Atlanta wins? Atlanta gets in, Tampa Bay goes home. Bye-bye.
Tampa Bay's out. And so there is no more teams that the Rams can beat. The Rams can't beat Washington. And they damn sure can't beat...
the rest team will be in.
Yeah. So, that's...
I mean, Tony, you still got a chance, man. Like you said, a flick of a finger. You just got to hope that Tampa Bay loses at 1 o'clock.
Tony, poop happens, man.
Don't give up, man.
Yeah.
You got to believe, man. You got to put your believes in it. They could. You never know. That could be a team to watch. It's like the Broncos. Look how good they came out. They're going in, but then we got to watch out for Miami. Miami could sneak in.
I felt so
if
bad
they
for
win.
The Broncos. Well, Tua's out.
Even the Bengals, too. Even the Bengals, I think, could get in.
That's what I'd like to see happen. Yeah, get the Bengals right in there.
The Bengals, they could take care of Kansas City. Burrow could take care of Holmes. He could handle Holmes.
But he doesn't have a defense. Mahomes has a defense. So Burrow's doesn't.
Yeah, but look how many points. Look how lucky Kansas City been winning. They weren't winning no big games. But Burrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if Burrows can score that Kansas City defense, that's what's been carrying him all year.
Yes.
Yeah. Defense is not lights out.
Yeah.
So
and I think if we lose, do we get and if the Saints win, and if we lose, do we get the 10th seed? I thought we could go to number 10. No, we're stuck with number 11.
Hey, wait a minute. If we win and the Saints lose, that's what we need to move up?
Yep. I think that's it, right?
I can't imagine the Saints losing and not getting a better spot than us. That's how it works. Okay.
No. If the Saints win, not lose. If the Saints win and we lose, then I think we move up.
Well, that sounds good to me. 10. That's a real possibility.
Wait.
Mike, who are the Saints playing, though?
Tampa Bay.
Oh.
But if the Saints somehow beat Tampa Bay, you never know. You don't know. You got to play the game.
Michael,
you got to play the game.
What's the Dolphins the backup quarterback? Who is he?
Huntley.
Oh.
I think he's using Huntley, I don't know. Yeah.
No, Huntley's not great, but he's not terrible. Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
the Saints look just really bad. I don't know what's going on with them.
I think Ritter's playing for the Saints, I think. Yeah. Or is it Carr? Or is it Carr back? I think Carr's back this Sunday. Carr's coming back. So Carr's going to be playing.
Why would he come back for the last game? He hasn't been doing well anyway. Might as well let Ritter play. Anyway.
I think they got to get rid of him.
See, look at what we're talking about. We're talking about placement in the draft. When's the last time we had this conversation?
But I think the 49ers should go after. He said he likes that guy, the safety. We got to get right tackle, man. That's the key, man. Right tackle. We got to get a center and right tackle. That's more important first. You got to build the line to protect Purdy. If you don't protect Purdy, what's going to happen, guys? We're going to lose him again. You got to protect the wall.
Flip a coin. I need a defender too. I need a monster on the line. I need an edge rusher. I don't want Nick out there doing all the work.
You want a defender, Ronbo?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get a first round. Well, that's right. We'll trade Debo for a second or third, whatever. We'll take a cool corner then. And then there you go. First pick, get a right tackle. Maybe you want to move up in the draft? Package a deal with Debo or somebody else. I don't know. Debo. I don't know.
Michael, Debo and Kyle are bros. I got a feeling he's not going anywhere.
I don't care if they're boyfriend and boyfriend. They want to get
trade Debo for Jake Moody for a draft pick and a bag of chips.
But Moody, when I found out with Moody, it's the placeholder that's screwing Moody up. The holder, they've seen videos of the placeholder moving the ball around.
That's what's being said.
He's moving it. No, he's jinking it. He's moving it. He's jinking it. He's moving the ball around. I could tell. I practice with somebody like that. And if you move the ball, I can tell how it goes. I've seen it. I hold it before, and I knew it. It's the placeholder. He's the one that's causing it. Yep. The placeholder is screwing up Moody. Look how good Moody was in college. We should have just took his placeholder and put him with us.
Draft Moody at his placeholder?
His placeholder from Michigan. And no, I mean, you look at it. I don't think it's Moody. I think it's the placeholder.
Sounds
That's
good.
the placeholder. He's the one that's holding the ball for. He's the one holding the ball. It's not. You don't see Moody kicking the ball from his own. You know what I mean? The holder is screwing it up. You got to think, Ronbo. If the holder screws up and you're the kicker, you got to think.
Well, all I know is when Mitch Wisnowski gets back. Well, fine. Yeah. When Mitch gets back, maybe that'll get ironed out. Okay, he gets Mitch back. He didn't miss. He only missed once before that. Anyway, actually going into the season.
And he did all right last year. It wasn't as bad last year to this year. It's the placeholder. We know it's the placeholder. The placeholder's got to go. He's the one that screws it up.
Well, Michael, what's going to happen this Sunday?
Yeah. I said the 49ers score. Let's see, my daughter Nikita, she says the 49ers going to score. She's going to say 31 because she thinks Dobbs going to have a game because this is an auction game. She thinks it's going to be a 31-17. I think Dobbs going to do 34-23. But I think Dobbs is going to show out there he can still be a starter in the league. He could be a starter somewhere. He's shown. It's an auction. I think he could.
Good last week.
You know? This is the way he can shine. And I think JJ's going to break the record.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got to do that. All right, Michael, we're going to go because we're stretching out on everybody too long. But listen, I'll see you Sunday. All right.
You too, boss. And anybody else want to join Nikita's 49ers Snapchat group, let me know in the Snap. And she's doing a 49ers group on Snapchat.
All right.
Yep.
Good.
So anybody wants, just let me know. Yeah, well, Ronbo, have a good night, buddy.
You too, Michael. Night, fam. Night, Nikita. Nikita's probably still in there. Okay. Hey, yo, Steven.
Hey, what's happening, Ronbo?
Hey, Steven, come on in.
What's going on, Ronbo? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, you're at home this time. I can tell you. That's not an echo from a car.
Yeah, no, I'm at home. I'm cooking. But what was it? Roman just took a quick little bite right before you called me.
I did recording of that scream. Scarlett is not happy.
No, that's Roman. He what was it? He was messing around, and we have a step in the house. And sorry, but yeah, no, he was sprinting like he's not supposed to, and he fell and he hit his knee pretty hard. So he's all right.
Bro!
I mean, he'll live.
Second up, bro. You'll be okay. Okay.
Yeah, listen, Germany. He'll be all right.
Steven,
he's taking harder falls.
No, you got to have
those. I'm proud
those.
to say, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to have those. And then you learn. It's unfortunate. A school of hard knocks. Got to go through pain. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Steven, I heard you chiming in about the Debo trade. That was pretty Steven-like. But you guys, Steven's not going anywhere. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Steven. Brock Purdy's going to get paid. He's going to piss off a huge percentage of the Niner Empire. And Debo's not going to get traded because, as I said, it's going to cost the 49ers more money to get rid of him than to keep him. So that's probably why that's not going to happen, no matter if it did wanted to or not. And, we're going to keep rolling on. What I'm really worried about is
why you got to ruin my night?
I'm
trying to make fajitas. Having a good night. Why you got to ruin it?
Fajitas will fix everything. Not a problem. You'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and then George Kittle. I'm worried about that because I didn't know George needed to be re-signed.
So George needs to get re-signed, and he has to. It's not a if, and, or but. No, it is non-negotiable. Before you sign Purdy, you need to sign George Kittle. Because I guarantee you, with what he said about Dan Campbell, if the Lions get booted out early, which I probably have a feeling they might, it'll probably take out the Rams because the Rams can't, win a playoff game to save their life. But, I guarantee you, the moment the Lions are out, they're going to be looking for George Kittle, especially after that interview. And George Kittle is guaranteed money. He's guaranteed money.
Well, wait. Before you go there, though, remember, Detroit doesn't have a whole lot of money either, though. But
knowing Detroit being Detroit, they're willing to thin out some of the hurt just so that way they can make money.
Well, we can do that too, though. So George Kittle's got to take priority.
They're crazy.
Because I know you drop Debo and keep George, and I would too, actually, at this point. But
I would do that in a heartbeat. Trust me.
Who else, though?
Right now, Ronbo,
yeah.
Debo is our Kadarius Toney. Debo is 100% our Kadarius Toney. A lot of money, a lot of notoriety.
And no results.
No results. That's the worst part about it. But you know what? You know what? If you were to tell me who should we pick in the draft, if it's not possible, because I want to put this out there for everyone to understand, is we're definitely losing Javarius Ward. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah, I see.
And we need someone to fill that slot. And if the Niners are smart, they'll find a way to move down the draft so that way they could try to get Travis Hunter. I know it's a crapshoot, but hey, I would prefer, because I kind of laughed when you guys were saying, oh, we'll get Shedeur Sanders. Nah. I watched Shedeur Sanders play in college. He is not as good as a lot of people hype him up to be. That's why
I had a
nowhere
feeling.
near in the Heisman lane.
Yeah. I mean, the conference is playing and already automatically makes me think, I don't know if I'm going to go with Shedeur. Yeah, so yeah, I agree.
Ronbo, the only reason why Colorado State even got any kind of publicity is because of Deion.
Yeah.
That's it. Otherwise, the only person you would hear about is Travis Hunter at Colorado State. That's it. You wouldn't hear nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. But I would say Niners have to make it a priority to get Travis Hunter first before anybody, for the simple fact that we're losing Javarius Ward. And all we have is Demo and Renardo Green. And I hate to be that person, but we're not guaranteed if Renardo Green is going to be as good as he is. That's why when people say, oh, what's the name? The guy from the Commanders. Daniels is so good. He's so good. Yes, because he's a rookie. This is his first year in the system. It's called rookie's luck. A lot of rookies have that. And I hate to say it, Brock had it.
C.J. Stroud had it.
Had it. Yeah.
But it won't wear off this year, though. That's why I'm saying if they play the Rams first, the Rams are out. If Washington plays the Eagles first, that'll be a great game. Because Washington.
I love the idea. But here's the thing, Ronbo. There's only two juggernauts on the NFC side three juggernauts on the NFC side that I really want to take out the Chiefs, because we all know for some weird black magic reason the Chiefs are always going to make it to the Super Bowl.
I know.
I want one of these three teams to knock them out. It's either the Vikings, Detroit, or Philly. So do I want to see a Philly, Detroit game? Absolutely. Do I want to see a Minnesota Philly game? Absolutely. Do I want to see all these teams face against each other? Yes. But the problem is that when you narrow down the herd like that, you're starting to lose powerhouses. And I hate the Chiefs. They're my new Cowboys.
No, I hadn't even thought about the AFC.
Cowboys.
I don't even know who's going to beat them. I mean, the Chiefs don't have to. They're not guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl. They probably will, but I don't. They got to deal with a lot to get there this year, especially with Mahomes and company on the offense not looking all that spectacular. So we'll see.
Hey, they've done more with less. And what I mean by that
is,
look at last year. They did
winning by
more
1 and 2 and 3 points, a lot, not just a couple of times.
Yeah, and that's what pisses everybody off. It's like they shouldn't even be in the playoffs yet. For some odd reason, they were there. That's what pisses me off too. It's like when, a couple years ago, there was talks about the Dallas Cowboys barely squeaking by in the playoffs and just wasting a spot because they broke even. Yeah. They were 8-8 or whatever. Yeah. But most importantly, Ronbo, is it's a meaningless game. It means a lot to Josh Dobbs, and I would love for Josh Dobbs to stay. And if he would rather be a second stringer, absolutely. And I'll tell you why, because he's actually really smart.
Well, yeah. I mean, a rocket scientist?
Brain.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, and think about it. You have Brock Purdy, who scored probably the highest score for QB, like the QB test during the draft, and then you have Josh Dobbs right behind him. They're only going to feed off of each other. And if you look back at any of the OTAs, who is he talking to the most besides his coach, Brian Greasy, is Josh Dobbs. So he's going to take more notes from Dobbs because they play very similar. They're skittish. They can take off when they need to, but they also know when and where to throw during timing. The only reason probably why Josh Dobbs didn't get suited up sooner is because, I don't know, something happened to Josh. Because if you look back at any of the replays where where we wanted him to come in, he wasn't suited. So we don't know what his reason was. Maybe he was sick. Maybe he, got hurt or whatever. But, to me, Josh Dobbs is worth the money as a secondary, as a second quarterback. And if the Niners do not keep him, it's going to be just like Sam Darnold. And I said it last year. I said Sam Darnold was never a bad quarterback. He just had a bad offensive line. Right? Same thing that's going on with Brock Purdy, and everyone's saying Brock Purdy's trash. Brock Purdy's not bad. He just has a bad offensive line.
And like I said, like Kyle broke down, he lost the best running back in the game last year. He lost the best X receiver we had. His left tackle is all world is not there. Well, Brock Purdy sucks. What? I mean, really? God. Listen,
You know who?
Michael,
Okay, so
Steve, we got to go though before
you know
production
who we
throws
need
us
in
off
the
again.
draft, offensive wise?
Who?
My bad. You know who we need in the draft offensively, like as an offensive lineman? We
real
need someone
quick.
like Randy Cross.
Oh yeah. I mean,
That's what the Niners
nice.
need. Someone who plays like Randy Cross.
Give me a score though, Steven.
Just
Give me a
straight
score
will
on this
defend you
though.
no matter what.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice.
We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a high-scoring game on either side. I'm gonna say it's a soccer game score, so I'm gonna say 9-6.
Baseball or soccer, exactly. All right, Steven.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, fam. I'll see you Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo. You have a great night.
You too. Thanks, Steven. Give my best to tell Roman's knee will be okay. All right. I'll see you Sunday.
Oh, he's good. He stopped crying. He's playing with his iPad right now.
Oh, I knew it. Night, fam.
And then Ronbo.
Night. 9-6. And you know what? I'll be happy with that for one reason. Because that means the defense toughened up. Because the Cardinals are not that easy to stop offensively. But we have one good thing going. James Conner is not playing. Although I wish he would have played last week, though. I would have enjoyed nothing better than to see the Cardinals sweep the Rams. Hey, yo, Ellis!
Ronbo.
Ellis.
What's happening?
I mean, we're just sitting up here, man, because you know how we do every Friday night, get ready for the next game. And we got to go ahead and finish the tradition out this season. This game is just, I mean, yeah, if you got anything else to do on Sunday, I mean, it's still, but if you got love for the 49ers, you got to watch, even if it ain't but for a little bit, you know. But yeah, we're wondering what's going to happen this weekend. And anything else you want to throw in? It's a potpourri of football talk tonight. Fam, go ahead.
You said something about James Conner's not playing?
No, he's out. James was out last week with a knee. He's sitting on the sideline. He wanted to get in there so bad. The knee just wouldn't let it. And I guess the coach said, James, you ain't playing this weekend. What? No, man, you didn't play last week. Let that knee rest. This game doesn't mean a damn thing. And they told James, sit down. So, yeah, he ain't playing. Makes a difference, doesn't it? I don't know what we're going to do now. If James ain't playing, it makes all the difference in the world. Ellis, are we connected?
Well, that's a good thing that they don't have him. I don't know who else they got in the backfield. They think they still got
whoever that was last week. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't James Conner good. Ellis, your connection is.
Yeah, go ahead, Bo.
No,
I'm here, man.
We keep losing you. I was waiting for you to respond.
Go bad on somebody. I didn't want the world to hear it. Anyway,
okay.
Go ahead now. My bad.
No, I'm done.
You said the other guy didn't look bad last week.
Yeah, he didn't look like trash. He wasn't James Conner, but I mean, he didn't look terrible.
Yeah. It looked like Marvin Harrison Jr. been kind of turning up a little bit.
Yeah, they
towards
did.
the end of the season.
He was trying to find him more. Yeah,
he's been looking better. Michael Wilson has been a pretty good wide receiver for them. Trey McBride is a baller. At tight end. I'm not sure if you remember him, but yeah, he's a baller.
McBride, I haven't heard that name in forever. Who is that?
Trey McBride, man. He was getting busy on us last time we played him.
Yeah, I remember that name. I haven't heard his name in a while. Anyway, he's
going
playing,
to the Pro Bowl. He's going to the Pro Bowl with George.
Yeah, okay. See, that means he's damn
George,
good.
George both going to the Pro Bowl.
Right. I do remember.
You got to get familiar. Yeah, you got to remember that name, Ronbo. That's who I wanted us to draft.
In fact,
Colorado State.
He did good last week. That's where the name. That's right. Where have I heard that name? Yeah, he had a good game last week. He just failed to make one play that would have gave him the game. I don't know.
Hit him in the head. Well, Kyler Murray. That was a miscue on Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
That was bad timing.
Why didn't we
But
draft Trey McBride? I worry about our ability to draft tight ends. Every year we see tight ends that flourish, and other programs that were picked after the 49ers. And I wonder what
Hey, look,
noticed? Man.
Sam Laporta.
Yes.
Sam Laporta.
Yes, him.
Luke Musgrave, who the Packers got.
Yeah.
Trey McBride. All those guys are balling. They're all starting tight ends, starting caliber tight ends right off the bat.
And we
So
could
yeah, there's definitely some missed. Yeah, we could have had them. They were in our you know what I'm saying? They were in our clutch for us to be able to get and draft. But
so we're not.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that too.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you've been looking at the running backs. They got a couple of running backs that's looking good. That kid from Arizona State, he's been training with Christian McCaffrey. His last name is Scatabo or something like that. He said he's the best running back in the country.
Well, he's playing with the Cardinals. That might be who I was talking about. There was some kid out there last week.
No. This is a kid. No, I'm talking about. I'm in Arizona State. He's an upcoming running back that's going to be in the draft this year. I'm hoping that we can get him or get a solid running back this time. Because I feel like Kyle's going to draft a running back in the second or third round. Considering Elijah Mitchell is probably not going to be on his team anymore.
Yep.
They're likely not going to re-sign Jordan Mason for whatever stupid ass reason. I mean,
because he'll get paid more by somebody else, which is really going to make me crazy.
Right, and they're probably not going to want to match that amount. But that's why they're going to have to hit on whoever they get running back wise in this draft. He's going to get a wide receiver, but it should just be offensive and defensive linemen. Like, I think we got 11 picks right now total.
Do we have that many?
I think, I believe so. So I would see us getting at least a running back. We'll get an undrafted or a late round running back, but we'll get an early one, and then we'll get a wide receiver, and then the rest should just be, honestly, man, offensive line, and get a linebacker. You know what I mean? I think they need to beefing up the defense in this draft.
Always.
And don't worry about anything else as far as offensive weapons are concerned, because we do pretty good in the undrafted market, and I feel like we could probably get another gem. Finally, probably find another Jordan Mason possibly, or even a good wide receiver. There's talent out there, man. Just
scouts got to
find draft picks. Like, they need to. Yeah, they got to, man. Because look, other teams are drafting better than us. We might hit on a couple of guys here and there. I'm thankful for what we do have, but I would tell you right now, there's a lot of teams that are drafting better than us. And even if their teams aren't better than us, they're drafting better than us. We got to step that up immediately.
Well, yeah, I thought we did pretty good last year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was the best draft, I think, a complete draft that we've had since they've been here.
Well,
that was just what, 4 players that we.
Pony, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're
3
right.
or 4 players that we hit on.
That may be the best draft they've had since they've been there. Overall.
Malik Mustafa, Dominic Pooney, Renardo Green, and Ricky Pearsall at this point.
And we don't know about
And that's only 4 players.
So
that's not saying that much.
Yeah. We don't know about Bethune. How many picks did we have in the first place, though?
Bethune is good. I just think that they don't. I think we had 11 last year too, but we traded up, so I think we got about 9 total draft picks. Somebody might know the exact number.
Yeah, 4 or 5 out of 9 is damn good. And then we got some guys who can do projects. Because the Cal is finally starting to look better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Look, the Rams, the Seahawks, everybody in our division has drafted better than us over the past couple of years. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Their players, as far as impact, like immediate impact players. This is this draft right here is the best draft that we've had, where we actually had immediate impact players. Mustafa and Pooney are the best that out of that entire class. Renardo Green has been a great contributor, and Ricky is starting to come around, but everything else we're not really seeing nothing come from it.
Remember though, when you got a team like the 49ers team, you don't draft a lot of, you're just sort of trading people up and stuff like that, so you don't end up getting up a lot of great picks you probably might get. We got to go, fam. Let me get your pick for this weekend, and see if it comes into fruition.
Yeah, man. You look, Josh. I'm looking for Josh Dobbs and Jawan Jennings to have a big game together. You know what I mean? Old Tennessee alumni together. Starting in this game, and then also Josh Dobbs playing against his old team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for him to have a big game, man. Honestly, but score wise, give me shit, man. We still going 30s.
We did it last week. I was shocked.
Give me 31.
Okay.
Give me 31-17.
All right.
Give me 31-17, man. Yeah,
right.
I think this will be a good game. Debo not playing, that is going to give more opportunities for Ricky. I think Ricky will have a big game. Juwan will have a really big game. George is going to, keep padding his stats, and yeah, good old George. Yeah. Georgie's going to be Georgie. So, W, man.
There you go.
Let's close out on a high note, man.
Yes, and we will. All right. E, I'll see you during and after the game, fam. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, family. Thank you for the platform. Shout out production.
Thanks, E.
Appreciate y'all, man. And shout out the Dragon family. Shout out Tony Tone and Donut, Tanisha, Frank, and shout out Harold in the chat. Shout out all the family, man. Show y'all know what it is, man. This it's the final. This the final lap, y'all. So let's close out on a good one.
All right.
Peace and love to the family. All right.
Appreciate you, fam.
Yes, sir.
Night, Ellis.
Go.
And we'll quickly too. Hey, yo, Eric, the man who's gonna.
Yes, sir.
Eric, here's the thing, Eric. You guys are playing the Rams. Now, what I want is this.
Yeah.
The Rams are not going to start any starters, so it's going to be funny. Now, what I want to see is you beat them to death, and like the Rams do last year. It was a throwaway game. We had our starters out in the first half, and Rudy's all up and down X. One post after the, we beat the Rams. He's going on and on about having won the game by a field goal or something like that in the fourth quarter. And I said, this is so petty. So if you win the game, no, you don't have to worry. I'll make a big deal out of it anyway. I'm going to be, I want you to win that game so I can go nuts. I know it's silly to join in on Rudyism, but I got to do it on occasion. It makes you feel better just to go down to that level. If you beat him by more than a touchdown, oh my God, it'll give me food to work with for a month. Yes. Hey, Rudy, you lost the game. What were you guys doing? So you're 1-1 with the odds, huh? Well, Rudy come in. Oh, we didn't have our starters. No. You don't get to say that. No. We didn't have our starters in last year, and you partied like it was 19 what? So just shut it. You lost. God, I'm already starting to enjoy that moment before it even happens. Yes. But Eric, let me stop carrying on in insanity. What did you say?
I don't know Mr. Stu, but since the Rams are resting a bunch of their starters,
hell yeah, they are.
Would they possibly stretch Cody Schrader?
I hope they do for you. I know you're a big Cody fan. I'll bet you Cody does play.
Oh, I love it. I would absolutely love it.
And if he has a good game, you don't want that though. If Cody does a good job, okay, fine. Just don't win. See?
Yeah.
That's because I've been waiting for my moment. I say, Rudy, you and I both know the reality of that game last year was due to the fact that teams were going into the playoffs, are not going to risk the players. And you're celebrating as if you just won the lottery. And the American lottery right now is the biggest in the world. Nobody has won it, and it is $1 billion. And Rudy was celebrating to that level. Oh, that was annoying.
Yeah.
I said, you really are special. So, I hope Cody, you like Cody, you're a big fan. I hope he does a great job. But don't win. Beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's beat him up.
It's going to be a good game, I hope. I think it's going to be a good game. Now, your game, I think, but Cards are hosting that, right?
Kyle's what? Oh, the Cards. Yeah, they're hosting. Yeah, we got to go to Arizona. Yeah. Yeah, we're playing in AZ.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish for your sake it was out that way, but yeah.
You know, this is a game where it's auditioning. Actually, Josh Dobbs is already saying that this is his opportunity to show everybody how good he is. The guys that want to make this team for the 49ers next year, they're going to be out there playing hard. So it's going to be a game that's probably got a lot of energy in it, regardless as to what anybody might think about teams not having anything to do with the rest of the season. The relevancy is in the fact that they want to continue playing next year. So, yeah.
Yep, I think that Seattle's going to win. Pretty sure about that. And I also think, I mean, I know that I would love it if it came down to Jake Moody kick and he actually made it.
Oh,
if he can make that kick.
I don't want to hate on Jake Moody anymore. I think I might be wrong. I mean, a lot of us might be wrong. I hadn't thought about the guy who's setting that ball down for him on the dirt. And Jake doesn't say anything. He's not about to throw the guy under the bus. Kyle kind of did. Kyle says, I don't know what happened with the snap or the hold. When Kyle said that, I thought Kyle was just lending Jake an excuse. But now that I think about it, I forgot Mitch Wisnowski has not been holding the ball for him. Mitch Wisnowski, I guess his back just went all the way out. I don't know what happened to him. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's potential, right?
Yeah, Mitch, yeah. Yeah, he's been out.
Yeah.
So that makes all the difference in the world. You can't have somebody new come in that you haven't worked with. And I don't even know how good he is at that job. I don't know if he can handle it because, wow, Jake wasn't missing this much before. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. It may not be all his fault. Jake, you know what? I may have to say I'm sorry to you later. Okay, let's see what happens. Because I think he's going to miss again this week if he's got that same guy holding the ball.
Yep, it's gonna. I really was hoping that Seattle and LA was gonna be on prime time. We just could not get the wins that we needed.
We shared that. Yep. You guys, you know what though? You look a lot better this year than last year. I got a feeling. And you really should. It's time for the Hawks to consider getting a young quarterback. If you got a good position in the draft this year, if you can keep Geno, but at least groom somebody. I think Geno's peaked.
Yeah.
Geno's as good as he's going to get for sure. So you want to go to the next level. Go ahead.
Yeah. I believe that we are going to get somebody this year.
Yeah.
Don't know who that's going to be, but yeah.
Because, I mean, what's the draft order for you guys currently? I mean, where are you at in the draft right now?
Okay, so right now it looks like we might be at 18.
Well, you know what? This is not necessarily a bad position for a quarterback. You need to be in the top 15, though. I don't know.
Maybe the Alabama quarterback would fall to us, or
Let's get because we did this a lot off season. What do you got for a score though? Give me your game and mine.
Seattle, I think, is going to win 24-20, and I firmly believe the Niners are going to somehow win 27-24. Jake Moody will find a way to make the kick.
Poor Jake. Yeah, maybe. All right, Eric.
Yep.
Good
All right.
luck
Have a
with
good
your
night, guys.
game. Please win it. All right. I'll see you Sunday. Let's see what happens.
All right, bud.
All right, later. Yeah, now when you're dealing with the Rams, night, Eric. Yeah, yeah. Then when you're dealing with the Rams, this is kind of what you get reduced to, foolishness. Oh, we beat you guys last year. We beat you this year. We beat you 3 guys. We beat you 3 times in a row. You're counting that game from last year, aren't you? Yeah. Hey, yo, Steven.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Chasing sunsets in California. Don't make me wait, baby, stay forever.
Name that artist and name that tune. What was that, Steven? That's not Drake.
That was Drake.
Okay, I've listened to Drake's entire album. So there's a lot of vocals going on, not Drake just rapping?
I think it was R&B.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I figured you were doing the sampling part. Drake's moving to R&B. I'll tell you why. Because Drake has been blasted by every pure rapper in the game. Because Drake's been stealing people's material and style and taking albums to #1. And probably somebody said, yeah, Drake ever have to sit down and write his own lyrics, so it'll be another story. And Drake, what? So Drake left. I didn't even know about this, what you're talking about now.
Yeah. I want to say Happy New Year. How you doing?
Hey, you're doing all right. You know what I'm saying? And don't let me destroy your faith in Drake. I'm old school. I'm talking about NWA and people like that was hardcore, giving life experiences in every rap. And Drake's sitting up there in Canada living a good life, and before he became a rapper, trying to make things up.
So you like the '90s artist, right? All right.
Dynamite, boy, that was kick-ass. Ooh. Hey, but give me what do you think about what's going on with this weekend with football?
Yeah, Rumble. Week 18, the last week. Well, not the last week because we have playoffs next week, right? Right.
We Steven, we don't. Everybody else does.
Yeah, we don't.
Hey, this is the first time in years we have to say that, though, Steven. Hold your head up. It's okay. As Nick Bosa says, we probably needed this as a team. So, yeah, the 49ers needed this break. They really did. So, we're okay.
Yeah. I don't think the game on Sunday matters, but it's okay,
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It's just a matter of it's your last game. It's going to be a long time before we get more football other than the playoffs. We get to watch from outside, but for football season, is for all intents and purposes, 'tis done for the Niners. So, but we can sit back and laugh at what happens to the teams that like to talk trash all the time. You know who I'm talking about. And then it's going to be really, I'm going to be, actually it's going to be sad. I actually want the Rams to try to squeeze out the first week because they're definitely not going past the second round. They're probably not going back to first. But if they get to the second round, they got it. They won by the hair on their chinny chin chin. We can laugh at that booty again next week. Oh, yeah. God. Oh. I find pleasure in things that probably should be left alone, but our season ended quickly, so I got to do something. Steven, go ahead. Let me hand you the mic. As Steven says, let me hand you the mic back.
Thanks, Marvel. I was going to say that, they asked Jed York last week, hey, are Kyle and John coming back? And he said, yeah, they're coming back.
Let me give his words. No, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Which is expected because their contract's up until 2027. So
yeah, that makes sense. Kyle's Jed's not paying all that dead money. I mean, you still got to pay the contract.
Yeah.
Steven, do you really want to get rid of Jed and John? I'm just checking.
Get them out of here. I was kidding.
You whispered it. Yeah. Okay, if you're serious, I want to know, who do we go get? And this thing about, there's plenty of coaches out there. No, there's not. That's what I'm saying. There's not. Ben Johnson's already told everybody, You know, I really like that Chicago situation. So Ben Johnson is not coming to San Francisco. Who else?
Bill Belichick.
Belichick's going to want to run the whole operation. I don't know. And no, you already know Belichick already told everybody going to play South Carolina. The NFL is not anywhere on my list of things to do. Okay, Bill. What'd you say, Bill? Yeah, Belichick's on his way to South Carolina. He's going to take over that program, and he's going to be able to run that from top to bottom, and that's what he wants to do. So Belichick's out. Although, no, he's already signed a contract. I said, somebody offered him a contract to go with the 49ers. He might jump at that, but I don't think so. He's already signed and committed. So Belichick's out. Johnson's out. Who else?
What about that guy from CBS? He was the former Steelers coach. Bill Cowher.
Cowher?
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about him.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody offered Cowher a job, he might take it. You know what? He's too old school now, though. Today's NFL needs guys that are with current programs. Cowher can't come in. Tomlinson's barely getting away with that himself over in Pittsburgh. And as a result of that, I think that's why the Steelers have already hit their high mark as well. Tomlinson's going to be a Hall of Fame coach, no doubt about it. But it's time to make some real changes on what he likes to do. You're going to have to get a younger guy, pretty sure, to deal with today's NFL as it is. Yeah. You need to be offensive minded, too. You rarely see defensive minded coaches coming in. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, Ronbo, so our off-season officially starts next week for us, right? I guess.
Yeah, no, it started 2 weeks ago. Actually, we're auditioning players and making sure you're not playing this week. Get healthy. Let's come back next year. So we're gonna be able to watch our guys this game, though. It's gonna be fun, Steven. I really
hope, Ronbo, that we don't draft a decent defensive player in the first round. That's my opinion.
It's a real possibility.
Oh my God!
I think if there's a real kick-ass edge rusher that it falls too far down in the draft, the 49ers might go as far as their draft up to get him. We need a defensive tackle from hell or an edge from hell, because the secondary is starting to form, Steven. It's starting to make sense. You can see there's a future there. Now let's get that front line rush where it should be, because you're not going anywhere unless you've got a tough defense. The Lions are going to find that out, unfortunately, in the days ahead as well. They may win a game, they may go in the second round, but they're not going to stop anybody without a defense. They're giving up too many points. There's not going to be a Cardinals and Bills Super Bowl. The Bills have the same issue. They're playing whoever has the ball last, shootout football with no defense. That's not going to cut it. Whoever wins the Super Bowl is probably going to have a great defense, which makes Mahomes and company damn good candidates. I'm so sick and tired. I know they're gonna get there. See, and you look at the Bengals. You can't stop that offense, but they've got no defense. They're not going anywhere. That's sad.
But Bravo, our offensive line, we have to protect Purdy in the pocket.
I agree. We need trenches. We do, but you might be able to get a second round or third round pick that might get it done. Look at Pony's a third round pick. Ooh, we can go on for this, Steven. Steven, I gotta get your score though, because we gotta go. What do you
got? I'll say 25-20.
All right, Jake Moody. I'm starting to feel maybe I might have misjudged Jake. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, Rumble. Before I go, I just want to say, practice. I can tell that you. I'll see you. Sunday.
We're gonna have Steven got to cut a record for us.
I'll see you Sunday.
Good night, fam. Papa J. I used to Papa Dragon up. Papa J, get in there, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
I'm telling you right now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, right.
Come on in.
Hey, can you come back to me real quick? Can you come back to me?
We can do that. In that case, you go ahead. I'll be right back, and we'll go get that. We'll get that other Papa. dragon. Pop, get in here, man. Pop. Pop. If you leave me now. Yeah. Oh, hey, yo, Anthony.
What to do, Ronbo?
Anthony, man, we're just sitting up here cutting up and having a good time, all chilled and laid back. We ain't got nothing else going on the rest of the season. Sitting up here watching everybody else do the thing. I'm just hoping. But it's fun, Anthony, because every week from now in the Super Bowl, we're going to be rooting for teams. I'm going to get all into it, too. I think we'll conduct some watch parties,
Ronbo.
too. Yeah.
Ronbo.
Yeah, I'm listening. I love when you do that.
I'm saying like I told everybody. Everybody, ooh, the Detroit line, ooh. I say Detroit line ain't gonna do. I say, man, that back end, man, defense is weak, man.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for him.
And like I told everybody, I said, man, look, okay, so they beat us, but man, look how they were struggling with our whole offensive line gone. I said, boy, look at him. If we was healthy, man, we would have beaten them with ease, man.
I mean, real ease, too. It would have been a piece of cake.
Man.
Rams would have beat their brains out. And we've lost a whole lot of games behind it. And the defensive line being, I mean, we're missing a couple people. You know, it'll be fine next year. I'm not worried.
And your boy looking good, Ronbo.
Ricky?
Let's say he's ahead of schedule.
Ricky P.
Brandon Ayuk, let's say he's here. Say he looking good, say he's ahead of schedule.
You know, I heard that, and I didn't want to get my hopes up too high. Okay. I'm delighted to hear that because I want him in camp. I can't. Is he going to be in camp? No, he ain't that far ahead.
David LeBron say, you remember when he first got injured, say, at first they were saying, man, he wouldn't be back until December. Say, nah. Say, if he going the way he going, look now, so he should be back beginning in the first season. When the season first open up.
Well, if he does, Brandon Ayuk's got a bionic body. He's up there with Nick Bosa. Because, you know, Nick, they tore his knee to pieces. And Nick came back. Didn't he make it back the first week of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, certain guys.
I hope so, because Rambo, just looking at everybody was, Rambo, it's so funny because everybody was on Pearsall when they picked, oh, man, who is Ricky? Well, no, Pretty Ricky had that breakout game. Everybody. Pretty Ricky the man.
Don't pay him no attention. I don't, because I remember everybody who started on. But you know what? I wasn't really all for Ricky.
Not me, Rambo. I told him when we got it, Rambo. I said, Rambo, that was gonna be some serious.
I saw C.J. Stroud's reaction. C.J. Stroud was pissed off when the 49ers got him. I couldn't understand. What's that about?
I wasn't pissed off because my friend is a Florida Gator. He's a Florida Gator fan, so I seen the boy play the ball. I said, boy, that boy right there, he's tough now. He's a route guru, boy.
Yeah, and he missed a whole lot of time. Now, what's he gonna look like with a normal off season and him and Brock get to work together?
Rambo, you hit the nail on the head, Rambo. He missed a whole lot of time. In that little bit of time, look at the little bit of, man, I say, man, look at him. I said, y'all. If Ayuk come back the way they think he come back, man, with Pierce out there up here and CMC together, oh man.
Oh yeah, no.
Ron Jennings.
When the gang is all here, don't nobody deal with the 49ers. Let's get them all together though. And Trent Williams, put that food down, Trent. Get them Jenny Craig meals, baby. Hey, you'll make it. Just gotta bring it down a little bit. And then when the season starts, you come back and get something to eat. I need you. Trent Williams on the sideline with an IV, breathing hard. That was a sight I don't ever want to see again. We never seen that before.
Neither, man.
Trent is a beast. What happened? Shoot,
Ronbo,
5 guys. He
I'm
ate
gonna
all
tell you
5 of
what-
them. Damn
I'm
it.
gonna
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you what people didn't notice about that last game we played. You noticed something, Ronbo?
No. Well, I mean,
Kyle took all.
Oh,
Kyle took all Debo snaps and gave it to Pretty Ricky. Debo got what?
Hey.
He got what? He got what?
And that was one too many. No, Ricky P's got
You're
skills
right.
as a wide receiver. I need that. Debo's got skills
But
as a
guess
Debo.
what, Rambo? That goes to show you Kyle now. He trusts that boy. He's trusting now, Rambo.
I know. I noticed it during the game. I was laughing. I said something about that during the course of the game too. Where's Debo?
Yeah,
Where you
he
see
took
Debo?
all Debo snaps. He took all Debo snaps and gave it to Ricky.
And that those he didn't give to Ricky are going to JJ.
Twice.
JJ, it's going to be JJ. The
I went
JJ
back
Ricky
and watched
show
the
this
game
week.
twice.
I know. He had the ball.
Well,
Debo got a
Ricky-
touchdown, remember? But it wasn't a pass.
No, I'm talking about for throwing the ball.
I know.
Detroit.
What?
Oh, listen to this clown here talking from Detroit.
So somebody must have smacked him. He just he was getting me. He looked like he sounded like he got cut off. Production didn't get him. I don't know what happened to him. Let me finish for him. Detroit versus everybody. Well, y'all gonna get a whooping unless you get a defense between now and in the playoffs, because you can't go into the playoffs with no defense. But anyway.
Rambo, you see the schedule that they said we're gonna have coming up between 25.
I did see it. I didn't really study it hard. It's supposed to be lighter weight.
Rambo, boy, that thing gravy, boy.
Yeah, because, you think about it, our division is not, when we're normal, our division is not difficult. So the rest of the games on there, I did see, we have to go against the NFC East, though, I think. That is not going to be easy.
Rambo, they got that gravy, man. I looked at it twice, man.
We got the AFC, too, don't we? You know what?
No, we ain't even playing nobody in the AFC
at all.
We playing the Giants.
Yeah, the NFC East.
So we're playing the Giants.
Washington and Dallas, too. Yeah.
We playing most of all of the team. We playing most of all the losing teams, Rambo.
Well, just a lot of teams have losing records this year, so yeah.
Like Chicago Bears.
Yeah. That's always a good time. Although the Bears used to win every now and then with us. We remember the days we did not dominate? It wasn't an automatic. We would go to Chicago, or they were going to come to us and we'd go win that game.
Well, all the game I say they beat us when we played in that monsoon. Other than that, we beat it. We beat the first out the bad.
Yeah, that's true. And
we played in that monsoon.
As long as they don't schedule us to play in Buffalo, I really wish the league would mandate that Buffalo. I understand they're now building a dome over their stadium because they feel that gives them an advantage, and it does. But
it does.
I don't. I'm not amused by that type of thinking. I don't really appreciate.
They were talking to today. They were talking to Ricky and Tower about playing in Buffalo.
I would
say the first play.
Real quick,
he said the first play Ricky said I fell on my butt.
Oh yeah, no, it's a stupid place to play. Anthony, we went way over here. What score you got?
I think the score is gonna be. Rambo, I do believe we're gonna score. I'm gonna say 31-17.
31-17. All right, there you go, eh?
Yeah.
We're gonna go because we carried on two people's time. We got carried away. Hey, well, we'll
All
see
right,
you Sunday, fam. All right, good stuff.
I appreciate you, Rambo.
Appreciate you, Anthony. Night, fam. Detroit versus everybody. Papa J, get in there, man. Delight Anthony. Papa J, come on in.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Papa J, I know you needed extra time, so we went overtime on that. Hey, Papa, go ahead, man.
I did need some time. I needed some time because I was saying goodbye to my girl. Marketing pro's wife. Yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah, I got to say goodbye to her. Marketing pro, she said hello. She'll be home very soon. Don't beat her when she gets there, please.
You fooled me there for a second. I thought you were being real, and he's talking about his other little girl. I like Marketing Pro. Of all the trolls we got, I kind of like him. I find him amusing.
No, I like all of them. They're good girls.
No. I don't like all of them. 3/4 or no, 9 out of 10 of them really get on my friggin' nerves. But Marketing Pro doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah. He all right. Hey, I heard you say something about Kittle. You guys were talking about Kittle, how good he's doing.
No, I gotta agree, man. I didn't know his contract was over. Yeah, they've got to do something with George this year. And George has already made comments like how Campbell would be an easy coach to play for. And then I tied it together after somebody said, hey, George doesn't sign, you know where he's going, right? What? Oh no.
He ain't
did
going
mention
nowhere.
Dan Campbell. He loved Detroit. That's his kind of football coach. He's like George.
Yeah, no.
Kind of a crazy guy.
He loves the faithful too much. He ain't going nowhere, especially if we pay him. No. He ain't going nowhere. Hell no.
What do you pay
But you know what? He gets better each year.
I know, vintage
all
George.
of us. We say each year he's too old, but he surprises me every year, man.
I've not called George too old. Every year he looks good to me as long as he's healthy. And
Yes,
it's a
sir.
relatively healthy year for him. But George, when it comes to the run game, I mean, you gotta have him. And then you
savage.
A pass catcher, excellent. So
Oh man, the best.
Gotta have
the
him.
best. Can you imagine? People throw scenarios like if Mahomes was here with the 49ers, we would win Super Bowls. But you know what? That's a fair point. But you know what? Can you imagine if George Kittle was getting passes from Mahomes? He would be much better than Kelsey.
I'm talking way, way better. Oh.
Dude, this dude's phenomenal. And same thing with JJ. JJ surprises me each year. He gets better each year. He doesn't surprise me, but he just getting better each year.
See, that's the thing.
Almost 1,000 yards this year with a weak-ass offense.
77 this week. Please get it to him.
Oh, yeah. And so with him, George Kittle and JJ, man, who is feeding those guys that ball? Because that quarterback must be pretty damn good.
I see what you did there. Wait, let me fill in the blanks.
You see that?
P-U-R-D. Why? Oh!
1 plus 2 equals 3, right?
I got nothing bad to say about Brock Purdy. So, we got to have those guys back. George Kittle is number one on the list. JJ's got to come back. He got a 2-year contract. How are you going to thin the herd out?
Yes, sir.
Papa? Some popular names are going to have to go, though. I don't know who they're going to be, but they better not be George.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of contract cutting, too. Maybe there's going to be, maybe Trent Williams is going to, cut his contract. That's beyond my knowledge. That's beyond my pay. So I have no opinions on that one.
Gave him that pay raise, so they might restructure him though. He might not mind.
Restructure those contracts? Hell no.
He wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
Look around the roster though and see some guys that are getting paid a lot of money that you want to give. See, when I do that, when I look at the guys getting paid enough that it can make a difference and help the team out, I like them.
Yep. Hey, Debo, pay cut. Come on.
we all say
we're not. We can't get rid of him.
Debo. So Damn.
Hey, maybe Brandon too. Maybe Brandon. Hey, you didn't produce. Nothing happened last year. We don't know what we got now, but you got to help us out so we can help you out.
He'll restructure. Because Brandon's him and guys like Ricky and Brandon and Colin, that's the future look of the 49ers. We're moving away from that gradually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
if I got one more minute, I got to squeeze this in here.
Go ahead.
Brock Purdy. People have been throwing shade at him because of his interceptions. He can't score in the late rounds. I blame Kyle on that. I got to say that I blame Kyle on this because he gives up on the run game in the second half, which brings me to my point. Kyle, in this last press conference, he said that he gave up on he threw more than running and basically did no running in the second half because we were facing the fourth best run defense in the NFL. My question to Kyle is, where was that defense in the first half? Because we were running all over that defense. Does that defense only come in the second half? Yeah. I'm not understanding why we gave up when we ran all over them the first half. And we were scoring and we were, up there.
Debo ran a touchdown in the first half, wasn't it? Here's a problem.
Yeah.
Kyle probably started seeing a gradual adjustment by their defensive line. Gurindo, for as good as he is, he's not quite up to speed yet to keep busting holes. See, that's why I saw what you saw in the first half too, but eventually their secondary was softer than their front line defensive. So you probably play the percentages on that. I'm not trying to give Kyle an excuse, but I understand what his thinking was, and we were starting to get a lot of receptions out there. But Kyle needs every now and then back off and run. You've already got them their heels backed up on the passing game.
Definitely.
Well, give it to Gurindo here and there. Don't let them just know it immediately that you're not going to throw it. I mean, you're not going to run it.
Yeah.
And he does do that.
If I have $10, exactly. If I have $10 and I want to buy lotto tickets and some scratch-offs, I'm not going to spend $10 on 10 different individual games if I want to win. I'm going to put all my money on one game, and maybe I'll get one or two winners, right? So that's the way defense thinks. Because if you're not going to run against me, that means that all you're paying for is the passing game, and I'm just going to sit here and watch you throw the ball to me because that's what the safety did.
And wait,
he just sat there and waited to get the interception because they knew they're going to throw the ball 20 times
in a
row.
Let me get that score. We do have to go though. What score you got?
Yes, 3-2. We lose because Moody misses the final winning field goal. 3-2.
I thought you were going to say 3-2 because Moody is booty.
Man,
3-2.
I'm not that clever. I'm not that clever.
Bubba, let me see you Sunday, all right? Good stuff.
Yes, sir. I'll be calling in. I'll see you then.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, Happy New Year, brother.
Hey, Happy New Year, Papa. Night, fam.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I like that. 3-2. Because, 3-2 means we lose on a safety. Hey, yo, E!
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, man, we're just sitting back here having a good time, man. So relaxed this year compared to last. How many seasons out of 5? I mean, every year we're talking about, man, we got to get to the Super Bowl, man. Don't let us have to meet the Chiefs. I think I did say that a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I was right. Chiefs beat up. That year we should have went. The Chiefs beat up on the Eagles. Mahomes is supposed to have a bad ankle. I said, oh, man, he's got a bad ankle. And Mahomes out there running like I've never seen him run before on that bad ankle. Next time Patrick Mahomes says he's got a bad ankle, ignore him. He said that this year he's got a bad ankle. Damn, I'm so tired of him. Hey,
don't worry, Fred Warner got a bad ankle.
Yeah, well, Patrick, man, why you run so much better with a bad ankle than you do with a full? Anyway. Hey, what are you guys going? What's going on with you? We're playing the last game of the season. We're going to AZ. What are you thinking?
I'm glad to hear from you, Ronbo. Last game of the season. Word. Just wanted to call before the night's up.
Hopefully, you know what I was thinking? I might put a bet up. I don't ain't gamble no more, but I might put a bet that Dobbs is gonna show out.
Oh yeah, Josh, he's been waiting for
Like
this.
3 touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns, something like that.
I feel it. I do.
And then that off season gonna come, and we gonna figure out why do we have this guy on the bench who can do all this and not in the game?
Mm-hmm. We said that all year anyway. And him and his boy Jay will be cutting up. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then why did you put the other guy in there before him in the snowy game?
He had Brandon Allen out there last year, I guess. They think they know Brandon Allen, and he's a better ball. Brandon Allen can be cut. Keep Dobbs. And if you want to get another quarterback, get a young rookie out of the draft that may show some promise. We already got Mordecai on the practice squad.
That's why I was saying. Where's Mordecai at?
Yeah, Mordecai's probably. You know what? It's probably going to be Mordecai, Dobbs, and the boy Wonder next year.
We haven't seen Mordecai drink Gatorade.
And watch the sweat.
Why did you pick him? Yeah, why did you pick him in the 5th round, right? 4th, 5th round?
Yeah, I know. Mordecai, did they pick him that early in the draft? I understand.
He was 5th or 6th. One of them.
I understand he can sling that puppy too. But you're right.
So why is he not nowhere?
I wish I knew. Because things that go on in practice, I always wonder why things happen to certain players, and you be sitting there watching them on the side. Why is he on the sideline? Why ain't he playing? And there's something goes on in practice that pisses Kyle off. I don't know what it is.
That's another thing. We keep trying to supplement ideas for Kyle. Maybe we need to supplement Kyle.
This conversation, we're sitting in a room and planning a hit on Kyle Shannon. The way you said it.
I'm sorry. And I didn't really want to go this far but I'm seeing like little things where it's just like he keep like Mason, 28 carries in the first week. That's bad. We got running back 1 out. We put running back 2 in there. We don't give 20. Now both of them out today.
Hey, you can go back farther than that. Why didn't he play? We didn't know. Did you know Jordan Mason could run the ball like that? I mean, I had a feeling he could, but he didn't get no snaps
last year, right?
Yeah.
Last year.
Mm-hmm.
Garendo, like we doing things where it's just like you said last week, we 18 passes in a row. Oh, well, the defense was the best. Man, I don't want to hear that carbon copy answer.
And it goes against his way of thinking anyway. Kyle usually runs the ball to set up his pass. Well, Kyle.
Yes.
We thought that was your
philosophy.
What are you doing?
They was balanced. Did you see their balance?
Yeah.
They was, 22 out of 25, whatever. But they was balanced. We always get unbalanced. All right, when Debo jumped at the kick, I wanted to say that to you the other day. He was looking in the playbook. Why are you not in the grass telling that kicker he just missed 3 kicks? You coach? That's what coaching. Oh, we're going to hire somebody to be the offensive coordinator. Kyle is a good offensive coordinator. He's just a bad coach, in my mind. In my mind, not a great coach. So we need, I don't know what we need. GM, bruh, John Lynch, bruh, I'm sorry we keep giving these guys excuses. Oh, well, our wide receivers can't beat coverage. Our wide receivers didn't pick 49ers, so 49ers picked them.
That's true.
Our quarterback cannot throw really far, honestly. I love Brock Purdy. I think he's a Jedi, but I think he has that medium thing going on. And I love it, but he ain't winging that thing downfield like that. The running back, he did the wheel route. He was behind him. That was a touchdown. One of the things I think Ricky was behind him. He got caught because it was behind him. Touchdown.
Yeah.
I don't want to complain. I just want us to do good.
But
I'm sorry.
There's all kind of things. We can talk about that. And also, there are times when it seems like there's a disjointed situation going on anyway. You ever not see the guys on, not as often on offense, but guys throwing their arms up in the air like they didn't know what was going on. offensively right now, I'm
My
not.
man.
I'm not feeling that. Defensively, doing that all year long was getting on my nerves. But I don't ever want to see the offense doing that. That's Kyle Shanahan's offense. Those guys should be already really well versed in what you're doing, Kyle.
The rookie, he's a good rookie. Don't get me wrong, I forgot his name, but he was 3 yards in the end zone when a guy caught the ball out the end zone. What are you doing over there?
You know what? It's going to get next year. Somebody's going to have to iron out the preseason. We're going to have to go though. Wait, give me a score and let me see you Sunday.
Love you to death, Ronbo. Score.
Thanks, man.
Dobbs going off. Let me see. That's 7 times 5, 35. We're gonna have about 41 to 27.
That's real showing out. It's not.
He gonna blow up.
And he's got his boy JJ. He wants JJ to get that 7. You know what? You could be right about this game. All right, let's come back Sunday and let's look at it and say, remember we talked about this, E? Oh,
yeah,
my
I'll be
goodness.
with you. I'll definitely gonna be with you.
All right.
Look at me in the chat because I'll be trying to hit you in the chat too all that time.
Are you E in the chat?
Yes, I do.
All right, just E. Okay.
I'm in the chat now talking to you.
All right. E. All right, fam.
What?
Thanks, E. Have a great
All
night,
right, big
fam.
boy.
Yeah.
All right, be good. Like, comment, subscribe. Blessing. Happy New Year's, Happy Christmas, all that good stuff.
Thanks, E.
All right, be good, y'all.
You too, fam. And let's go back and check on. This gives me an excuse to be loud and obnoxious. Papa! Dragon Pop.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Probably just, we're just cruising on here, just laying back. We it's like somebody call you up, hey man, what you doing, man? Ain't nothing. Because we're the 49ers, we ain't doing nothing. We done. So you're laughing. It's troll time. And normally it should be beneath us to be trolling. I'm going to be trolling my ass off for the next 2-3, especially for that team in Los Angeles, California. Oh, y'all don't know.
I have one phrase for you, Ronbo. Ketchup and frosted flakes. They don't sound right together, does it?
Ew, that's disgusting. If I remember the Kenny would throw ketchup on everything.
Los Angeles Rams Super Bowl champions. It don't sound right, does it?
Oh, no, because, it's happened once in the last few years, but before that, it hadn't happened for a long time. And before that, in all total, 2 times in 70 years, that's been said.
Detroit Lions, #1 seed. That don't even sound right.
Oh, God. It
sounds highly unlikely.
100 years of football, it's never happened.
Detroit Lions Super Bowl champions. Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen, Bob. They need a defense.
A lot of things don't sound. You know that's supposed to sound right?
What?
San Francisco 49ers. Soon to be 6
and 11.
And 11.
Oh, I was talking about that earlier.
That don't sound.
It sounds weird.
That don't sound right.
Ooh.
It sounds really weird. It really does.
Uncomfortable.
You know what? It sounds weird. I didn't like the Pro Bowl choices. Only person I thought deserved to go through Pro Bowl was Warner and Demo. I thought they deserved to go.
And actually, Fred wasn't really playing Warner football, so
yeah,
he just got in.
No, he deserved to go.
He does, but he
put in the running lot. Yeah, he put in the running lot effort though. You know what I'm saying? Playing on the broken leg.
But remember the first few weeks of the season, Fred was out of control. The dude was just killing people.
No, he was. He was doing all right.
Yeah, Fred was getting ready to be.
No, he was doing all right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, he was doing all right. So, I think hopefully this off season, and I'm not sure if this off season could be starting just as bad as it did last year, because the first thing that went wrong last year was Jed York opening his mouth, and he opened it again recently. That's usually a bad sign. You still got, is Kyle Shanahan going to change? Is he going to evolve? He needs to, Is that going to happen? In fact,
he's got a room right next to Jed and Cabo. They're not going anywhere.
There's one person out there reminds me of Kyle Shanahan in a sense from a football standpoint and performance. They do very well in the first half, and in the second half they go in the tank.
Who is that?
You know who that is, Ronbo?
Who is that?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. It's another coach or something. He goes after Brock. Yeah.
I'm not going after him. It's just, why would I go after him? Am I not telling the truth?
No, I'm just saying he can only do as much as the man you mentioned before. You said Kyle Shanahan fades in the second half. Oh, that figures. Yeah, Jimmy used to fade in the second half too. As Kyle goes, his quarterbacks follow.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't need a quarterback that just listens to what he says all the time, because on the field they have the ball. Yeah. They got to make. They can't just sit there and say, okay, the ball's supposed to go here. You got to put the ball where it's got to go. Because if I'm a defender, I'm going to try to figure out what the progression is. Mm-hmm. If I figure out what the progression is, then I can beat the play.
And like, what's his name?
Right? Did that happen? Yeah. That happened in the Lions. He figured out what the progression was. He broke on the ball before he threw it.
Yeah, and they put a graphic on the screen and draw it out exactly what happened. That defender standing back there played Robert. Yeah. They had the two cornerbacks sitting there acting like, we see you, and we go open up that whole middle of the field. The Robert sitting there saying, when he threw that ball in the middle, goddamn, I'm on that. Bam! He did it. That's it. Bam! Picks it off.
No, it wasn't even when he threw it. It's not even when he threw it. He broke on it before the ball came out of his hand.
I know he knew exactly what they were doing. They left. It was a setup. It was one of the most beautiful. Defensive disguise. It was the most beautiful disguise I think I've ever seen.
Right. Right. Well, it's whether it's disguise or not. As a quarterback, 4 things happen when you throw the ball, and 3 of them are bad.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to, as a quarterback, know when the play is over, kill the play so that you don't get yourself killed, and then number 2, you got to be able to not stare down your receivers, look receivers off, but also you got to be able to have that sixth sense that, like, if something's not working, you got to do something different. Check it down.
Pop, though, that's why we don't have Aaron Rodgers. Never had Aaron Rodgers. There was never going to be a Tom Brady.
We never had Tom Brady, right?
And see, these are quarterbacks that'll come out there and run their own show. Kyle's not having that.
Yeah, and like I say, I think ultimately that's his Achilles heel, because if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm going to exploit that flaw. But see, when you're a defensive person, I remember I interned at the Indianapolis Colts, and one thing I learned about Peyton Manning is that he dictated the show. He dictated the show. So the defense hated seeing Peyton coming. They hated to see Peyton coming because they knew they were in for a long day. He'll call the play 2 or 3 times at the line of scrimmage. He'll change it. So hot routes, everything else. And that's a lot of the functionality that I think that Brock is capable of doing, but he's not allowed to do it. And again, that means that I believe that Kyle has to evolve. I mean, you lost so many close games this year, and that's considering all the off the field drama, which, I pray for these guys' mental health, because it's been a rough year for everybody, including Coach. Yeah. Coach Shanahan had a hard year. He really did have a hard year.
Oh,
they all had a hard year.
Pop, we gotta stop. It's pretty late. Let me give me a score, and because you always got good stuff. We can go 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. I like the Arizona Cardinals at 28 points over the 49ers at 24 points.
28-24. We're going to score 24. I'm starting to feel that possibility. So yeah, okay. Can the defense?
I think that what I see from Dobbs is that he's smart. He's athletic. He's been in the system for a year. He is a gamer. He's playing his former team. He's auditioning for the league. And he's got a number 1 receiver that he had in college, and Juwan Jennings. So I see him having a very effective game. I really do. I really see him being very effective.
I do too, and let's have it happen. All right, Bob. I'm gonna see you Sunday.
They'll be leading 24-7 in the second half, and they're gonna lose 28-24.
Oh God, it's pain. All right, Bob. Have a good night, fam. All right, appreciate you.
All right, man. Shout out to you in production.
Thanks, Bob. Delvin Thomas. Well, we don't got to worry about any star players holding out on their contracts during camp next season. Besides Brock Purdy and quarterback holdout, it's too funny. Delvin, yeah, you know what? We've got everybody now. George Kittle, I don't know what they're going to do about that. there's a lot of people that actually could hold out. I don't know if the 49ers are going to listen to him at all. This is going to be really interesting offseason for a lot of reasons. That's one of them. Thanks, Delvin, for that contribution, fam. 49er Brian.
How you doing, great one?
Brian, man, we just sit back here and kicking it, chilling. And
yeah, how was your New Year's, buddy?
Oh, ridiculous! And also, I was not in horizontal position. I drank sensibly, which is
that's good. That's good.
I saw New Year's Day.
Unlike Marketing Pro.
Well, see, marketing every day is New Year's Eve for Marketing Pro, though.
That's true.
He's holding a bottle of Hennessy right now.
You can tell.
And the dog is trying to bite him.
You can tell by in the chat. He's got all his little buddies backing him up in here. Yeah. Pretty funny.
That's right, Brian.
But Ronbo, yeah, I think Dobbs will be okay. He's not what I want to see, though, of course, because he's not the future of the San Francisco 49ers.
True.
Brock Purdy is. Yeah. So I just want to rustle some feathers in the chat. Brock is getting paid, you guys. So continue to hate, but he'll be cashing those checks and smiling at you right in the camera when it happens. And I'll be more than happy to be part of the Purdy party when he brings us a Super Bowl next year. Because have you looked at that schedule for next year, Ronbo?
Yeah, hey, tell me. I took a glance. We have to play the NFC East next year, right?
Yeah, big whoop-de-doo. Who cares?
And that was the most difficult thing I thought I saw. Who else? What other division do we have to play the Baltimore Ravens next year?
No, we do not. I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't see him on the list.
There's one thing.
We don't have to play the Chiefs. I see our two toughest games looks like those little lamb chops. That's about as hard as it gets, I think. All those other teams are pretty horrible that we have to play.
You know the bad thing about that, though, Brian? See, we'll end up being soft going to the playoffs. But, at least maybe less injuries. I just want to see the 49ers at least 80% healthy going into week 14, 15. If that's the case, I like our chances. If we go like we this year with 49ers have 5 guys that are known to the media as starters. This is – oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to get our NFC West crown back because the real team is out this year because the team that's representing the West this year, they're just a bunch of has-beens, and, they just got lucky this year. Hey, Ronbo, the real team that won last year actually got the number 1 seed and had home field advantage, which the Lambs can never do for some reason. I don't know why. Why is that, Ronbo? Because they suck.
No, they still got to pay for that Super Bowl. That's the thing. I was obviously, you guys got that Super Bowl, and you lucked out. You got it. Good for you. You bought a championship. But you know what? Now you got to go build a team. How long is that going to take? So, this is the thing. They're in the progress of trying to do that, which is really funny. They don't even understand that.
Yep. And then next year will be nothing but a Purdy party all year, Ronbo. Are you excited? I am.
I'm delighted.
Just like Sarah Dome says.
And you figure Stafford's cost them oodles of money, and he's got another 2 effective years to go, right? And Cooper Kupp is probably down to his last minutes as well. So it's going to be Puka and Stafford and who? So the defense is getting better, I must admit.
Don't hold on. You gotta remember Stetson Bennett III.
I'm a huge fan.
King,
what are you kidding me?
Right behind Stafford. Yeah.
I figured Garoppolo.
I hope he starts next year.
Jimmy's probably leaving as early as this year. So I can't wait to see what happens to them.
Well, I think isn't Jimmy from Chicago? I'm sure the Bears will take Jimmy, won't they?
Ooh, I forgot about that. Jimmy is from that area.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if they try and reach out to old Jimmy Garoppolo, them Bears. So, Ronbo,
yeah.
I'm gonna say old Joshua Dobbs, our second stringer. we haven't seen much this year for reasons unknown, probably because he's not that good, but we'll see.
Maybe.
I think I'll go 14. So I'll let him have 14, and I'll go the Cards 7. 14-7.
Hey, Brian, remember, though, it just dawned on me, if Josh and his buddy, his classmate, his teammate from Tennessee, if they hook up, if JJ and Josh Dobbs hook up, this could be interesting, Brian. I'm looking forward to that connection because I'm sure Dobbs can do everything he can to make sure JJ gets 77 yards. Meanwhile, he's going to want to do his thing. This could be an interesting offensive attack. I don't know what we're going to do on defense, but offensively, this could be interesting.
Yeah. The big question mark is defense. So I don't think there's going to be any defense in this game, really, Ronbo. It's going to be a crapshoot, But
a shootout would be interesting.
Who knows?
Yeah. I just don't want Kyler Murray to get loose on us because, God, he pisses me off. I have more respect for Kyler Murray than I do any quarterback in the NFC West. My God, he terrifies me.
Oh, I definitely have more respect for him than I do Matty Dum Dum Stafford, who shouldn't even really be in it this year. Ronbo, when's the last time Stafford threw a touchdown pass?
It's been a few weeks.
Can you remember?
You mentioned it. Yeah, they're 12, 13 points here and there. I mean, they're not even getting into double. They're getting barely in the teens. I mean, we'll find out. We'll see. And they're going to get tough defensive tests this week. But Matty Stafford's not going to be out there, so it's going to be funny to see what the Rams look like Sunday.
Right, and Ronbo, whenever you decide to have that Lamb's Urination eliminated party, just let me know.
As long as they're not playing on Saturday, we're in it. We're on it. All right, but I'll see you. See you this Sunday, fam. All right.
All right, man. Shout out to the true faithful, all the casuals that hate on Purdy. You know where you are. Just keep crying because Purdy's going to get big money he deserves. And shout out to Papa Dragon. I hope you're doing all right. And hey, Ronbo, I haven't heard from Tony Down Under for a while. I hope he's all right. You know what I'm saying? So, But
that's right. Rugby leagues are going. He's probably under that now because he knows we're done. All right, Brian.
And
have a
Phil,
good night, fam.
I haven't heard from Phil. You too, sir.
Bill's waiting.
See you later.
All right. Night, Brian.
Cool.
Hey, wait,
all right. Bye, everybody.
Night, fam. Let's see. Hey, yo, Bill.
Happy New Year. I got your schedule for you as I'm sitting here waiting.
All right.
We got the Arizona Cardinals twice. We got the Lamb Chops twice. We got the Sea Tickets twice. We got the Atlanta Falcons, Panthers, Jags, Titans, Bears. That's at home and away. We got the Browns. We got the Browns, the Texans, the Colts, the Aints, the wannabe Giants, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay. So you got the NFC South and AFC South. Okay.
So the only two teams that are really going to be hard for us, it ain't going to be the Lamb Chops. They're going to be shelled themselves after this season. It's pretty much going to be possibly the Texans and the AFC South, yeah. Some of the AFC South.
Hey, Bill, though, you never know. I didn't see the Vikings coming out of nowhere this year. I knew Detroit was going to be involved. I didn't know Green Bay was going to quite be this strong this year. I knew they were going to be good. So you look at the teams that are going to the playoffs right now. Which ones don't seem to fit? Because the AFC, you knew Josh was going to be there. You knew the Chiefs were going to be there. You knew the Bengals were going to be, not the Bengals, but the Ravens. So they got pretty much the same people.
The Saints are the same as the Minnesota Vikings. I see them coming up next year like I seen the Vikings did. Yeah. And I see the Browns and the Texans doing something. But anybody else, they're still building. They're still building for another year. So they're really going to be really easy and be all right. Now, as far as Purdy is concerned, I don't think he's getting paid. We might be getting a new quarterback or possibly.
I can always rely on you for this.
But we're going to be looking at a new placeholder kicker and possibly a no kicker. Those are the three players that might be gone. Moody, the placeholder for Moody, and the quarterback because he's asking for way too much and he has to perform. He's been injured. So,
Bill, who's coming in to play quarterback for us?
That's unknown. Can Shanahan talk Tom Brady out of retirement? We might get Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we're not getting.
At least you didn't say it was going to be Kirk Cousins.
It's not Kurt. Kurt's going to end up at another team, and if he does, he's our backup. He ain't going to be a starter. Kurt would be the backup, not the starter. But as far as I know, I mean, they're not going to pay him. I mean, unless he's willing to take a team-friendly salary, he'll be gone. I'm sorry. We got to keep our weapons. We have such an easy schedule that we could get a good quarterback and make it all the way to the Super Bowl healthy. And there's rumors that Andy Reid's not retiring, that he's going to come back for 4 straight.
Wait, there was a rumor out that Andy Reid was going to quit? I didn't even hear about that one.
Yeah, he was talking about retirement, but he's not. He wants to go 4 straight.
No,
so he thinks his team could do another Super Bowl.
Well, he's got to win 3 first. But the thing is, Andy Reid, he's not, as long as Mahomes is there, Andy Reid's not going to leave. He's got it made. Why would he leave? If Patrick leaves, he will, though.
But, he's going to win 3, Ronbo. It's going to happen.
Well,
I mean, the Detroit Lions almost lost to us. And that's with a fair game. Now, imagine if that game was all in favor. You got to remember, the Chiefs hold, and they get away with it. You got to remember this, all right? They get away with a lot of murder, and the referees throw flags on the other team. So this is what we're going to be looking forward to. Of course, Chiefs are going to win. If you count out the Chiefs, you got to be crazy. If you want to book it and make money, put your money on the Chiefs this year, even though you hate them. I'm telling you this right now. They're going for a 3rd straight. I told you. The only team that was in jeopardy of stopping the 3rd straight was us. There ain't nobody going to beat them. Who's going to beat them? Who's in there? The Rams?
No, wait a minute.
Come on now.
No, wait a minute. The worst competition is going to come in their own division. They got to get out of the AFC. I have a problem with thinking they're going to just cruise through that AFC. Getting by with a hope and a prayer every Sunday was something I've never seen that before. If the Chiefs can pull that off all through the playoffs, I'm going to be impressed. So we'll see.
Right. The Bills, well, let's put it this way. As we are to the Chiefs, the Bills are to the Chiefs. And the Bills will eliminate most of their competition that would be a threat to Kansas City. The only one that's a threat to Kansas City, only 2 teams that I know of, are the Texans and the Ravens. And those guys will be owned by the Bills. Anybody else, Kansas City will cruise through. And Chargers, they're still building. They still got a couple years to go.
Are they in the playoffs?
Yes, they will be. Yes. And I'm telling you this right now. There ain't no team that's going to beat Kansas City in the AFC. And there ain't no team in the NFC strong enough to beat Kansas City. So who's going to stop them this year?
Depends on who wins the NFC. I do think the Eagles will give them a run for their money. But, yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if Washington somehow made it and they came in? Because Washington is that next generation tough guy. I'm telling you right now, do you know that could be the most watched Super Bowl of all time? Jalen Daniels, the rookie sensation, comes in against Patrick Mahomes, of whom there are similarities. Yeah, hey, Bill, what do you got for a score?
All right, I'll talk more about that on the next. I'll give a score, and I'll talk about what I have to say on that on the next broadcast. Right. What I got is the 49ers because we got Dobbs, 6 with a touchdown, missed field goal. Because I'm going to have Moody missing about 7 field goals. He's going to miss 7 field goals. Moody's going to miss 7 because what Moody does is a Moody thing. And I got Arizona up by 55.
How many points? 55? They're going to score 55 points?
55.
Okay. So 49ers.
They're going to slap us around.
I mean, 55-6?
Yeah.
I like that, Bill. Bill, we're out of here. I'll see you Sunday. And keep that thought about what you were getting ready to say, and let's go over that again. All right. Bill, have a great night.
All right, bye.
Well, I know what you're waiting for. Well, here it comes. Niners! Big Bill. Night, Bill.
Put your head up, man. Happy New Year. Hold your head up. It's a new year. A new season be coming, and we're going to win that Super Bowl later.
Damn right. All right. Okay. And speak to Tony ATL.
Ronbo, good evening. How are you?
Tony, doing great, man. You know, unfortunately, football season's about to college balls. Oh, hey, Tony, I meant to ask you a question. Listen, you know, I every now and then when I do get a chance, I do listen to what's going on with college ball. Is the SEC starting to give? Is the SEC still the strongest place to find good ball players? I'm hearing from good players.
Yes, it is. It's just the teams ain't doing that good this year, Ronbo. They're all out of the playoff except for Texas.
Yeah,
so
when
yeah,
Bama falls,
still offensive line, still wide receiver. If you want a good wide receiver, go to Alabama or LSU. There's a lot of them in the pros now. That rookie Brian Thomas for Jacksonville, and then his teammate from LSU with the Giants.
Tell you, Tony, man, things are going to change in college football now anyway. You got Belichick running around there now. You got these huge budgets. College players are getting paid big bucks. I didn't think that day was ever going to come. I thought the NCAA and their evil ways was going to continue forever, and it's not. Now you're going to see who has the most money. That's why there's going to be a shift in power, I'm predicting.
That's why Ohio State, which they were a powerhouse anyway, they even going to be a bigger powerhouse now because they got the money. Ohio State.
And schools like Santa Clara, where Bill's going, watch other coaches migrate from the NFL to college ball. We're seeing an evolution in football from the college ranks on into the pros coming up. I got a feeling it's going to be a little crazy. I just wonder who's going to suffer more. Is it going to be the college ranks or the pros? Because kids are going to want to go to the pros a little earlier. They're already going up almost out of high school now, but the NFL won't allow it. And so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens next.
Yeah, but you know who's not prospering behind all this, Ronbo? USC. USC seems to be progressing. They regressed when they had Caleb Williams. Guys are leaving with the AIL, whatever you call that, because they get paid and go on to other schools.
See? And that's what I'm talking about right now. See, whatever school you go to now, it depends on the program, the financial position, as to who's going to come there and play. Now, maybe SC. Remember the way back in the day, SC, UCLA, boy, they had some football players, or Stanford. Berkeley came up with some people every now and then. You know, and the thing is, you look, SEC has just been dominant. As soon as Bama came into prominence, SEC started to grow. And you see a few schools that specialize in certain. Notre Dame is in the playoffs, and people are arguing about that still, from what I heard. I said, what is up with who should be and who shouldn't be? Why is that? It's just amazing. The conversation.
Well, in this new college playoff, every last favorite won. Round 1, round 2, and none of the games were close except for the Texas-Arizona State game a couple of days ago. That one was kind of close, but the rest of them weren't.
See, these games, the seeding is going to be manipulated. Also, again, financial gain is always behind these things. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's the world we living in now, Ronbo. Hey, Ronbo, I heard you talking about Jaden Daniels tonight. Don't you know he won the Heisman Trophy last year?
Okay, how'd Caleb Williams? Jaden was. I see. These are the things I don't pay attention to. He was the Heisman winner last year.
Jaden Daniels, he won the Heisman just like Lamar Jackson did.
Oh, see, you know the thing is, when BA was talking about, nah, man, I go get with my boy Jalen, man. I ain't got to put up with this. Pay me my money. You know, so I'm thinking, who is this dude? Being ignorant about college ball. Why does BA think he can go over there and have as good time as he could? He could have, Tony. My ignorance was like, oh, my God. I didn't know Jaden Daniels was all that. That boy can play. And I got a feeling he's going to get real better.
That's why he was one of the quarterbacks I picked. I didn't think he would have – I knew he would have some success, but
to this level?
Exceeded above and beyond what any of us thought.
Okay, so C.J. Stroud, Jaden Daniels, the up-and-coming killers. Lamar's going to hang in there for a while longer. Josh Allen, of course, is not going anywhere. These players are all cut a little bit from the same. I figure Caleb Williams gets a good coach. He'll be in the mix. And
Ronbo, watch out for Drake May in New England. If he gets some talent around him, Drake May can play.
Can he?
Kid out of North Carolina.
Bo Nix.
Came out this year.
Damn.
Bo Nix. Well, I knew Bo Nix because of his college experience, man. I just wish we had got him, but I like Michael Penix. I'm not mad at the pick.
No, I'm just saying about the guys this year that showed that they're here to stay, and it's going to be their league.
Yeah,
in the years
that's
coming
true.
up.
So it's time for people like Matthew Stafford to get the stepping and get out. Man. Because after you start throwing those picks in that playoff game next week, you're gonna get pulled anyway for Jimmy.
They're gonna, hey Tony, McVay's learned they're gonna run the ball. They ran the ball a lot this year.
Have you noticed that too? Kyron Williams, I think he's third in the league or fourth in the league in rushing.
I noticed
he's
it
fourth.
Halfway through the season.
And, he's been carrying the load for him.
Yes, okay. McVay finally got smart. The second coming of as Margaret Pro calls him. I said McVay has learned.
Oh heck,
you better run that damn ball.
He's the second coming of being a dirtbag. So Ronbo, what's going to happen when they get behind like 26, 27 and nothing next week? They're going to keep running?
Then you got to put it up, right? See, that's what ends up happening. So, I figure Stafford's cost them a lot of money now. They have to win, or the owners just say, listen, didn't you pick up a kid out of the draft a couple of years ago? Who? What's that kid's name? Stetson? Stetson what? Stetson
yeah.
Stetson Bennett Jr.? Yeah. Why aren't we? I'm paying Matt Stafford in excess of $30 million. How much is Stafford getting? Is he getting $30+ million or something like that? 40?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking, that's gonna get worn out here. And Stafford, his contract must be getting up pretty somewhere soon, within the next year or so. Because that contract he's been on has been on.
Well, Ronbo, in other NFL news, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know why he got to make a public statement. This may be my last game as a Jet. Who cares, Aaron? There will be a pitch and catch combination this week with Joshua Dobbs and Jawan Jennings. They were teammates at Tennessee, right?
I know. That's what I know.
Jawan Jennings needs 73 yards. Just 73 yards for his first 1,000-yard season, Ronbo.
And then we're not going to be able to afford him next year. You know what, though? I don't care. I want him to have that. We got him for another year. It's his contract. Well, if the 49ers are smart, though, they call him up as he's sitting at home after the season's over. Hey, JJ, who's this? John, man. John Lynch. Yeah? Hey, coach, I wasn't expecting no call from you. I need you to get in the office here tomorrow. Can you do that? And then they sit there. They lay that big contract out there in front of him because the 49ers are going to start looking at their funding for the future and decide we don't want to lose JJ because Debo, we're not renewing his contract, but this kid, Jawan Jennings, has got to stay here. Let's get him something out there attractive so we don't have to go through a lot of rock and roll with him in 2026, right? I mean,
yes, sir.
I've already figured out the 49ers are thinking. I know how they think now. They're not going to – 49ers know they learned from this past season. Don't be having people sitting out there begging for money all into August and September. God.
Distractions. The person's not in camp, which means they're not getting reps.
Thank you.
And, some potential they can get hurt if they get in and rush themselves.
God. And that's exactly what happened. Nobody that got paid in all that rigmarole at the beginning of the season is here now. Every last one of them gone. Midway through the season.
Yeah, I hope. Good luck to Jawan Jennings. I hope he gets his 1,000 yards. And Darnell Mooney is just 36 yards away from 1,000. Drake London got his 1,000 last week, so we can get Darnell Mooney his 1,000. Hopefully, Jawan Jennings gets his 1,000. And in the Seattle at Los Angeles, my fault. Seattle versus Inglewood Ram game, Ronbo. Geno Smith. There's $6 million in incentives, different categories that he can reach if he gets it. I know one of them is pass completions. I don't know how many he needs, and one of them is yards. And then there's a couple others. He can make $6 million in incentives or close to it. So expect Seattle will be putting the ball up a lot.
And Geno will be playing, unlike the Rams who aren't going to sit all their starters. That's pretty funny. And Rudy, if you lose that game, oh, no. You are not going to be able to say, well, we were sitting all the time. No. Well, I sat my starters. No, we beat you guys 3 times in a row. Ooh. Hey, Tony, what do you give me your score real quick and my score. What's going to happen this weekend to us? And
Okay, your game, I have you guys 24-16 San Francisco. Wow. I don't think Kyler, Mama's boy Murray, will score more than 16 points unless they pull him and put somebody else in. Then maybe they'll go over 16.
Because I don't know why Kyler be out there, but yeah. And your game?
My game's gonna be a shootout because Carolina's been scoring points. I got us beating Carolina 38-33.
Yeah, I was watching some highlight on them the other day. Damn, the Panthers quit being everybody's whooping boy.
They can score.
Damn, you got to come
just
there.
can't stop nobody.
You got to play them now, though. But yeah, that's Tony. You got to win that game, though.
Ronbo, let's cross our fingers and let's hope that Carson Wentz, with the second stringers for KC, can beat Denver in Denver. I don't want Denver winning that game because tomorrow, Cincinnati's at Pittsburgh tomorrow, so you might want to check that one out. Cincinnati wins that game, then all they need is for Denver to lose, and they're in. Miami is not going to beat the Jets. I think the Jets are going to beat Miami to knock them out. But Cincinnati, hopefully they'll beat Pittsburgh, and I need Kansas City to win.
There you go. All right, Tony. All that I'm wishing happens just for my boy Tony.
Yes, sir. And I will see you Sunday, sir. And good luck to you guys on Sunday.
Thanks, Tony.
And get after that snipping mama's boy named Murray. Get after his ass.
Oh, you got to.
He'll go down and put him on the ground.
Oh, God. Well, if we win that game, I'll be delighted. All right, Tony. Looking forward to Sunday. I'll see you
take care, sir.
You too. Night, T. There goes Tony. Oh, Tony, Tony. Fam, I want to thank you for those contributions tonight. Really, always appreciate it. And, it's been a fun season, huh? Not. When I say fun season, I just talk about being involved in football all year. It's so much fun. And we got to wait a long time before we get it back. We get to say, but you know what? I'm serious about it. If the Rams play on Saturdays, I ain't taking up no Saturday to watch those damn Rams. But if they play on Sunday, fam, look for that watch party. We're going to watch them and troll them. I mean, I'm talking troll them to death. Did they leave because they know we're coming to get them? What the Rams? See, because they know damn well they ain't that good. No matter who they play in the playoffs, it's going to be a tremendous uphill task. Oh, I wish they would. I got to go look at the schedule. Anyway, fam, see you Sunday. In your face at your place. And Niners!